All right, welcome. Is this not working? Oh, here we go. Yeah, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Mario Sunday 70 star this week. We got some really nice matches in store for you guys, and in the commentators booth, I have Meter. How you doing? Are you there, Meter? Oh no, we've lost Meter. What happened? It says please hold. All right. Well, as we get Meter back online, let me explain the rules and everything that's going on. This is Mario Sunday 70 star. All of our main categories, well, most of our main categories, are done in a leaderboard format, which means every runner that will race today is against each other. It is not just this one match, so we will see some finished races today, some finished runs as these runners have some really good PBs in store. Our first two up the bat, Kaprusin and Sema. We have three total matches today, but our first two, let me pull it up, we'll find out what their PBs are.
I believe it works now.
Oh, yes. Welcome. Hello.
Hello. I'm sorry. My Discord, for some reason, is weird, but we won't get into the technicals. Instead, we'll say, I'm back.
Perfect. Well, glad you are here. I was just gonna say that the Sema's PB right now is a 52-14 and 70, and Kaprusin is a 52-42. Both running on emulator, so nice even playing field there. And
Indeed. Less than 30 seconds separating the two competitors.
yeah, it's a really close match. We've seen these two runners in Mario Sunday before, and they always do really well. You got any predictions? Anything you're excited to see before we get started?
I'm really excited to see how everybody fares here today. We have some really good times, and I love this three matchup. But I'm really excited to see how everybody does and what different strats people do that are kind of unique to them.
Yeah, absolutely. That has been a really fun thing to see with Mario Sunday. All the different competitors, all the different strats. You know, gives the ability to not just see the top level strats and like what the top runners are doing, but what you could do at home to make it actually doable and easy for you to accomplish. So everyone's got their own little fingerprint for strats and everything like that. It's pretty nice to see.
That's very true.
And I'm just giving the final go ahead from these runners to make sure everybody's ready before I give the countdown. But yeah,
Yeah,
both of
right
these
on.
runners are on emulator. We do have N64 runners later on. And to keep the leaderboards fair and even, we will be adding 25 seconds to the emulator players here on the 70 star side, just to keep everything fair at the end of the day. All right. Looks like runners are ready. Need to go ahead from Simma real quick. Simma's still doing some lava boost ending practice. This is pretty sick. But we do need Simma to give me the thumbs up.
Definitely some advanced movement here, and I love to see it. But interesting that both competitors are in basement stages right next to each other.
Yeah, both on that practice grind. These are some troublesome stages, regardless of the category you're doing. Basement is something to behold for sure. All right, cool. We are ready. I'm going to give the countdown. Here we go. Five, four, three, two, one. As these runners will reset, we will get things on the way. But yeah, Kaprusin and Simba, we've seen both of these runners in a few Mario Sundays in the past. Some regular titans of the Sunday Mario, and they're pretty good at actually competing. I know sometimes it'll be hit or miss, but both of these runners are pretty consistent. They do a really good job on staying on their game. Oh,
Do you know by chance what they do as far as splits go? What they run against? If they are normally running against PB or average. I know some people do median. Do you have any thoughts in
Um,
regards to what you personally use? Because you yourself are a heck of a competitor.
Thank you, thank you. As far as splits go, it looks like Kaprusin is running against a 52-42, and Sima is running against a 54-05. So quite the difference in splits here today.
Yeah, Kaprusin, that sounds like PB 5242, and then Sema has a
Yep.
5214 PB, so not running against PB. Very interesting.
Yeah, could most likely the tournament splits. But yeah, like you were saying, we do see a bit of a back and forth as far as like the splits go. You know, it being a personal thing for each runner. You're never required to have splits open, even when doing PB attempts. You could always retime it afterwards. I
Mhm.
personally enjoy running against my PB, and if I start to get just like pretty behind, everything's red, I'll just like skip to the end. I don't really have tournament splits. I just try to do like the best I can. Typically, is my mindset for it all.
I mean, with a sub 50 in the N64 cat at 70 star, it's pretty impressive by my count. But that's coming from somebody who's never done a 70-star run. So,
Thank you, thank you. It's yeah, I need to go back and do 70. The community draft is upon us. Starts in
yes,
July, so be seeing a lot of different runners doing a lot of different categories.
that is when I will be clocking times if I get picked up by a team.
Yeah, I think everyone gets picked up by a team if I remember correctly.
Mm. And
It's
I know
just like the
Sema.
old school gym class, you know, you don't want to be picked last or something.
Hey, I don't mind if I'm picked last as long as I'm on the team.
Hey, there you go. Good mindset.
Kaprusin going back in while Sema heads over to Womps. Already route variations here.
Did Caprician just do island hop?
He did right out the gate, island hop, first thing, and nails it. And
That's
then beautiful
super
bonk.
impressive.
Wow.
Yeah, I was getting the sound all going up. I completely missed it. Dang, Kaprusin
Wow, Sema.
looking to make a statement here today.
Beautiful salt from Sema.
Yeah, and
Kaprusin
even
heading up to slide now.
yeah, totally different routes from these two runners. Simba going the nice and easy route, not even going slide afterwards, which does save I think 1 second versus having to run up the stairs and doing it right after the other slide later on.
Sema doing the old 16-star route right now. Beautiful wall kick to get into that owl cage. Just like in the song.
Do what?
Just like in the song for Mario Sunday.
Oh yes.
From Seek into the owl cage.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, I had OBS like reset on me, and I didn't have time to play it before the intro today. But that's okay. We'll play it later on.
Yeah, that one's a banger.
Yeah, Simba's doing really well. Doing what, my brain's going in a million different places. Sorry, Simba is. I haven't seen any major mistakes. A little bit of lag going on, but all the stars seem to be pretty well done.
Yeah, definitely agreed. Cruising going texture. An interesting texture. It's a zoomed out one, but nails it.
Yeah, very nice.
Might be a bit deceptive with the star count, where Sema looks like they're a little bit ahead on that, but Kaprusa did do a couple separate stars, including Island Hop, which I think is a little bit longer than any of the ones Sema's done.
Yeah, in the beginning, it is a bit longer, and it saves time from not having to run back into BOB and doing the wing cap one. So after we get the wing cap, then we get the same star as what Island Hop is. And that is quicker, but having to open the BOB door, running in there, diverting your course, that is what loses all your time.
So is that to say Kaprusin will not go back into BOB?
Correct.
Oh, very interesting.
Yeah, so we'll see that later. So we'll go straight into CCM from Dark World. And missing that jump up for the 100 coin. Nice backup, though.
Wow. Great movement.
Yeah, gonna be losing a few seconds here, but not too bad. Get that half cycle.
It's a great backup. Sim's gonna battle the Womp.
Yeah, both
Does that
runners
make
look
Mario the king of Womp's Fortress?
at. I think he's like, yeah, taking it over,
Yeah, a little
right?
bit of regicide.
Storming the fortress.
Indeed. And they're going to be pretty close in start count in a second here. Very interesting. We'll see that. So we won't see that play out until CCM, until after basement. Is that correct?
No, right before basement.
Oh, right before.
Yeah, 70 does it before going into basement. And then heads off to BBH. And I think you do all of that to make sure the MIP spawns at 15 stars. Or no, at 12. How many stars? It is 15.
I think it's 13.
No, it's 15. I know it's 15 because it's a 16 star. You spawn MIPs at 15.
I'm being silly. I was thinking the Toad Star out of HMC for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that too. Like, yeah, 12, 13 stars. I think that is 12.
Is it? Fair enough.
Yes.
You are right, because that's the 16 route with reds. In Dark World, sorry. Finish the whole sentence.
Yeah, when you do like a lot of commentating for like 16, 70, 120, all the numbers start to get jumbled up.
They do. I mean, speaking of the different categories, Sema has times in all main categories, and they're all very good times. Sub 10 in 0 star, sub 9 in 1 star, 16, 28 in 16, and just under 2 hours, 151 in 120. Fantastic.
Yeah, Sima does a lot. Sima's a very skilled player. Doesn't specialize like a lot of other players. Likes to get the whole action.
And all of them are fairly recent. 0 star was 11 months ago, but everything else is within a month, including his 120 was 10 days ago, just PB'd.
Yeah.
And 70 stars was a month ago.
Yeah, very up to date, very practiced.
I wonder if they ever mix up their routes themselves.
Probably, at some point.
Prusen, on the other hand, seems much more focused in. Just a 70 star, and then a non-stop 16 star PB, and then a couple of a couple of, what are they called? ROMs mods.
ROMs practice.
Yeah. So Super Mario Star Road, Robot 64, and Kindergarten 2, which they are the world record.
Oh wow, that's amazing. I did not know that. If anyone else didn't know, Meter is like the king of stats on the commentary side. Knows all the stats every time Meter's in the booth. Like, we all get to take a nice break with like looking up all our stuff because Meter just already has it going.
Just do a little research beforehand, so I at least know a little bit about what I'm talking about. Especially where I don't run the category. I think it's important to take a moment.
Yeah, very wise man.
Both in Dark World now. Sema definitely with some major lag.
Yeah, hopefully that.
15.
Yeah, hopefully it clears up in a bit.
Yeah, agreed. About like 20 seconds of lag right now.
Oh, there we go.
Launch into the Bowser stage. So Kaprusin will have one more star right now. That makes sense.
Yes, yeah. So Kaprusin just gets the Dark World Reds, and then we'll go straight into CCM.
Love this movement. Very well practiced.
Yeah, Kaprusin killing it. This is an extremely good time, especially for doing Island Hop.
Yeah, getting Island Hop first try, getting every trick first try so far.
Yeah, I think the only hiccup we've seen is that 100 coin half cycle, and that's only like 6 seconds.
And Sem, on the other hand, doing very similarly, not missing anything so far, but heading back into the bomb battlefield right now.
Yep. And this is where we see the difference. Oh, Simon just, barely making it up there. Had that just enough
not
speed.
A big difference, huh? What a great jump over that railing, landing right on the door. $11.16 enter. We'll see how far behind Sem is. About 10 seconds, 10, 11 seconds. So that's one mistake at this level. Oh my. Speaking of which, great backup.
Yeah, wall kicks of work can be very finicky. Oh, Simba getting a really sharp angle. Oh, it looked intentional.
Wow, what cool movement. It's so cool that even on a star that's so well practiced and utilized, they can both have completely different strategies.
Yeah, indeed. And Kaprusin, I think, doing some really cool backup movements. Looked like was going for the chimney, but didn't quite have the right angle and just wall kicked up to the penguin.
The ability to adapt and change your current progress is fantastic and really good. And really a separator, I think, for competitors.
Yeah.
Especially in a race format.
Especially in a race format. Oh, missing that red coin.
Keeps going anyway. Yeah,
it is a smart move. So Kaprusin probably doesn't get the backup coin. I'm not sure if they were planning on doing it for the race, but yeah, you can just get that backup coin. Oh, doesn't do it. Okay.
Wants reds, I think, right? Oh, okay, I see. Gonna make it up somewhere else.
Yeah.
They'll grab the one after they exit.
It not racing the penguin, so we'll be leaving the slide regardless, and which is nice in a race because you don't have like there are a lot of backup coins you can have, but yeah, this is very, very interesting. See what Kaprusin has. Oh, they do have 99. Oh, I know. I see. The red coin, when they fell down, normally you skip that when you're not racing the penguin. That's where it came from. And Kaprusin just fell down and grabbed it.
Well done. I see. So 100 is usually routed in with the penguin.
Yeah, so Kaprusin is going to do double pillarless. So that is the difference, and it saves, I think, 4 seconds and about 8 seconds if you do Tama both times. So it can be.
We did see them practicing going into this.
Yeah, it can save a lot of time for you for sure. Simba, had a lot of backup coins. He must have forgotten the extra red there. Had to miss 2 at the end.
Dodging the bullet penguin. Ben saying good luck, Kaprusin. We got fans in the chat of the competitors showing up and showing out.
Yeah, love to see it. Okay, Kaprusin is cruising. They are on odd stars at the moment. So Kaprusin did not get one of the stars that Simba did in CCM. So we'll see where they are after SSL. And it will all kind of depend on Kaprusin's ability to get pillarless, how clean those attempts are.
And that is often a sticking point, but also often very well practiced, as it typically needs to be.
Yes.
A lot of people consider it one of, if not the hardest strats.
Yeah, it basically becomes all muscle memory. You have to practice it so much. The really top runners, when you do Tama Plus, there actually is some reaction needed to be done because the re-grab dive isn't always consistent. Ooh, Kaprusin missing the punch grab. Getting it this time. The English MIPS can actually be tougher to get the punch grab on, surprisingly enough, because you have to like cull back your speed because it goes so slow. So I normally always take the dive on the English version. I haven't really practiced it a ton nowadays, but the fast version I do the punch grab and and the slow one I can't.
And Kaprusin uses that box, the jump, the crazy box, to get less here, fighting, and in. Well done. Oh, secrets.
Yeah, secrets, and then yeah, that top one, which you typically will see. But yeah, interesting. Kaprusin decides to do secrets first. I'm normally a fan. Like it doesn't matter in runs because you'd reset anyway if you didn't do too well. But in a race, getting that top one first, and then let's say you can't get pillarless after that, you could back it up with a different star later on, and you wouldn't have to like keep resetting the level. But Kaprusin, no need for that. Oh, speaking so soon. I should know better.
Classic. Sema picking theirs up. Oh, and fights in. Beautifully done. Cruising on the back up. The second attempt, or third rather. Nails it. 2 for 3.
Yeah, that is not bad. But actually, with that, and also the little mishap on the MIP, Simma's taken the lead here. Kaprusin being extremely impressive with the strats they're pulling out, but a couple mistakes as Simma has just stayed extremely consistent through this entire thing. Really glad the internet has calmed down now, too.
Definitely agreed. Both taking a fly guy.
Oh no, you're backwards.
Well done. No panic, stay calm, got it done.
Oh.
You know, you mentioned muscle memory, and I think it's such a big player in any of these runs. These guys are so well practiced that when you screw something up or do something you didn't expect to do or mean to do, it can throw off your entire way you play because you're so used to doing things a certain way. And
Absolutely
what
can.
you're using, all of that.
Yeah, and we're just getting a raid from Fleeting Azure with 69 raiders. Welcome to Mario Sunday.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid.
Yeah, much appreciated. This is a 70-star race for those just joining us. We have 3 matches today, all in leaderboard format, which means they're not just racing each other in the individual races, but they will be racing everyone who participates today. And we will compare the times after it is all said and done.
Now, where in the order would you prefer to go? Early on and set the pace without the pressure of everyone else racing, or at the end when you know exactly what you need to do to win?
That is a good question. I haven't thought about it too much. This is quite a unique format. I would probably enjoy going a bit later. So maybe if I didn't have to be like super precise, is Kaprusin takes the burn and is just gonna do the elevator backup. But yeah, I'd probably rather go later. So if like somebody set a really good time, I would know if like I wanted to really go for it or not. And then
that's a good point.
yeah, maybe if people like didn't set great times for the day, I know like okay, I don't have to be perfect. I can just like be a little safe if I need to. Although
Yeah,
there's a lot to be said with just kind of playing your game.
That's true. Consistency usually comes out on top in race format.
Yeah, so I could see different runners wanting to do different things. Kaprusin, second time around, still not good.
I have never seen that before. Through the firefall.
Yeah, I haven't done that movement in quite a while. I forget where the exact points are, but that is more so the beginner-friendly movements. Come at it from that side angle.
That is a trick I have yet to tackle. I've done just random attempts with not looking up tutorials like I should, and have failed spectacularly.
Yeah, that's the fun way to practice, right? I actually have my own way of getting up the lava fall. I've got my own Markinator boost that I do in runs. That is just as fast as the fastest boost. The ending is a bit different. You end up closer to the poles, which is faster, but if you're trying to do like pole skip, if you're trying to be like, you know, Suigi level fast, I think the regular pro boost is nice because you can kind of get some running, get some speed, and then get that triple jump skip going. But yeah, Markinator boost tutorial on YouTube if anyone is interested in watching. As Sima takes a ground pound off of the flame spitter.
I will definitely take you up on that. Watch that video. Get that down.
Yeah, I need to.
That is definitely one.
Yeah, and I actually should probably do another one. I've kind of figured it out a bit more so than when I first discovered it, so be something in the works. But something I figured out or learned recently was not the flame spitter, but the boxes that shoot the bullet bills. Those are called. What is it? It's either turtle box or turtle launcher that shoots the bullet bill. It's very strange.
Yeah, that's a weird name for something that shoots bullets.
Yeah, but I guess it's used by, you know, King Koopa. So.
Okay, that does make sense. If the turtles are using it, but aren't bombs using it on the battlefield? Oh wait, no, those are the big things. Nobody's using it in Womps.
Yeah, it's just there.
It just shoots itself. It's auto turret. Sema with a bit of a lead at the moment. I believe that'd be safe to say with the same start count. Is that accurate?
Oh, it is the turtle cannon.
We have word from TI-83 that my audio is doubling.
Your audio is doubling. Oh, well, let me fix that. Apologies. What about now?
Definitely appreciate it. The heads up. It does not sound doubling when I listen into the stream.
Alright, might have fixed it.
Thank you very much for the heads up, TI, and good luck today.
Yes, TI is racing match 3, I believe.
Indeed, that is a triple header, which I love that as the finale.
Yeah, we got 2 head-to-heads and then, yeah, that triple to finish it off today. These runners here are on such a good pace. Really showing us what they have. Sima just cruising, being as consistent as they can be.
I did pull up from splits.io a 52-52 70-star run to kind of keep track of where they're at as far as pacing goes. Looks like Sema would be ahead of that, so Sema probably would be at 25:08 was the exit.
Oh, okay. Kaprusin looked. I think they hit that cage at the top, and sliding down again.
Oh,
Man, you can see that cage to the right. Yeah, that's actually something you really have to avoid when doing front sub. You don't really notice it much, but it is a bit of a pain.
Either the landscape having some weirdly placed things, or even sometimes walls, definitely catch you by surprise when you're focused on something else or doing a different movement than you're used to.
Yeah, those things are nasty.
Beautiful by Sema.
Yeah, with lava boost and everything. Takes the burn, but that's okay at this point.
Oh, I've done that one.
Oh, are they gonna live? Oh my gosh!
Oh, wow. Holy cow.
I don't know if you could get it any closer than that. Sima probably taking a big sigh of relief there.
Incredible.
Alright, Kaprusin going for the triple jump, not quite able to make it.
These guys close enough. One major mistake or a couple of minors, and we can be right back to the same time again.
Yeah, they are extremely close. Sima's slowly pulling ahead, though. Kaprusin making these small mistakes, going for some like really top tier strats, which I'm not against, but it hasn't panned out today.
It did early on, nailing everything. Now
What?
having a couple of, oh wow, way to not panic, good movement.
But yeah, you're right. Doing island hop early on and just nailing it.
Delay. Good movement. So I'm heading upstairs now.
Sima just really taking their time at this door.
Mario can't find the key. Left it somewhere in his pocket.
Yeah, yeah, can't find the key. Imagine. Right, making the RNG work. A little bit of a iffy beginning, but yeah, back on track.
Sema keeps cruising. Interesting routing.
Joey, I do have comms covered, but I do appreciate you asking.
Super nice. Getting some help. Do have Badronis later, another amazing competitor.
Yeah.
Who will definitely be able to give better first-hand experience than myself.
Yeah, Badro very knowledgeable. A lot of my knowledge has come from Badro, actually, over the years.
Wow.
So I always love commentating with him.
Oh, missed the grab. Great backup grab. Kaprusin just heading into Wet Dry World. Sema already almost 3 stars deep. Or 2, rather.
Yeah, good reaction to the RNG. Wasn't the best, but yeah, that can be a real time saver there, not having to like double back for coins.
And Toad is looking very dapper in the Mario Sunday logo.
Super dapper.
As is Pengu, for that matter.
Yeah, Tuxie.
Tuxie.
That is the CCM Penguin.
Yeah. I believe the Japanese name is Pengu. Could be wrong.
Could be.
It might be Tuxie in that, too. If chat knows, please let me know so I can be correct in the future.
Yeah, we'll converse with some Japanese runners.
You gotta ask Connor.
Yeah, Simba finishing up. Really nice wet dry world here. Actually, I think it has one more.
One more.
Yeah, one more.
31:35 would be that pacer that's close to their PBs, a 52:52.
Yeah, actually shows is green looking like they're running against their PB pace now, or a 51:59 on the splits.
Oh. A 51:59, that's lower than PB.
It is.
Did they have that like even split PB thing where they time saves like spread out among all the stars or whatever?
Could be. I know a lot of runners have like gold PBs and they'll like theoretical splits.
Like some of us.
Yeah, like, or they'll have like, they'll just make like the whole separate splits and like, I want to get a 51 and these times are what I'm trying to hit.
That's really smart.
I know a lot of top runners will do that, especially like once you get really high up there.
Emma definitely well ahead of a high 52.
Yeah, we've been saying it the whole time. It's just been consistent, not really giving up any space for Kaprusin. Kaprusin's been killing it too, only making these small mistakes. You see how they add up.
Kaprusin does seem to be on that pace. So, I mean, not far off from their PB. The PB being a 52:42. They're like 10 seconds off of it from at least those splits I saw.
Yeah, and only about 20 to 25 seconds somewhere in there behind Simma right now. That is that's like one death. We also saw Kaprusin take a death in SSL on Pillarless, so.
Good save, Kaprusin, for getting that secret.
Oh, nice. Yeah, sometimes you gotta take some sketchy angles and THI secrets, and yeah, Kaprusin making it work.
Now you do 116, 70, and 120, correct?
I do what?
I guess your ones. Which categories you do? I guess your 1-star's a little old.
Oh yeah, yeah. My 1-star is the very first run I ever did.
Oh wow, what a way to get into the game.
I know. My goal was just to be on the leaderboard, and that was the least amount of effort I needed to put. I just had to get the SBLJ. That was it. That was the only thing.
You're doing it in less than 20 minutes. I love it. But which of these categories is your favorite?
Which is my favorite? Not 120.
No, I mean if 120 is the answer, then 120. Yeah.
Yeah, 120. 120 is my favorite. It's just so much sauce. I have I'm a little biased towards like 100% categories. Like this is the game. Like you get everything in the game, type deal. But no, I really like 70-star after that. 16 and below. They're kind of like tarnished by the BLJs in my mind a little bit.
Yeah.
But
see, I don't mind the BLJs. Not even LBLJ. I'm somewhat consistent at that for someone who doesn't run in that category. But the SBLJ is just brutal.
Yeah, it is. And it's not like I like dislike them or anything. It's just not something I have wanted to put time to. I enjoy like the raw movement type deal. Like 70, I really enjoy 70 as well. Like it's a close second. But yeah, like I said, 120 just has so much sauce.
And 70 is the like developer intended minimum star count, correct?
Yeah, and that is our like no major glitches category. Like there's some tricks where people will kind of be like, but what about this? And we consider those gameplay manipulations, like 3D manipulations. They're not like, we're not going into a Bowser stage before intended and getting a key and being in a whole separate location. It's like that kind of deal. We're not doing any of that. We're just getting the stars.
Doesn't get the fastest ones.
Yeah. I think, yeah, major glitches and I think exploits is the term. Like, you can do exploits, but no major glitches.
All right, one more star left for Sema, and on really good pace. I show a 36:58 leaving TTM for a 52:02. So we're talking a sub 52 pace right now. If they can get this star in less than a minute and a half.
Oh no!
Cruising, no.
No!
Oh no,
Sema,
7
no! What happened?
I can only take credit for Sema's.
That's absurd. You never see that. A double fall on the box star? I think Kaprusin was like trying to be really close to the edge on that third jump and missed it, while Sema just didn't quite make it and doing the same thing again.
Well, they can still be on sub pace as the rage pause comes in. Or maybe it was lag.
I think it might have been some lag, but that is gonna even things up here. I think come close to it. Oh, as Kaprusin misses that red.
Kaprusin is down 2 stars, so still needs quite a bit more to catch back up.
You are right.
It does help.
Oh
no, a little bonk.
Yeah, the upstairs stars, they do start to get a bit faster. Especially upstairs and Tippy. Ooh, Sema having a little more mistakes here.
The run graveyard.
Yeah. Oh no, and falling down again. Too early of a dive.
Wow, knows the backup. Beautiful. All right, focus in now, time. Let's get it.
Yeah, you saw Sema take like kind of a jump there. I'm not sure if they 100% intended that, but I do know that if you kind of wait an extra long time to do that rollouts, that is kind of the movement you get. So yeah, Sema trying to play it real safe there. Just need to get through the stars once you make a few mistakes.
Yeah, this is that getting off of your muscle memory. I think you can tend to overthink, or at least I know I do, when I start making mistakes, especially in a race. But has a good lead, so can make up for the mistakes. A little bit.
Yeah, nothing detrimental. Like you said, you just gotta get through, keep going.
Anything can happen in any one of these, all the way down to Bowser throws.
Oh, Kaprusin, so fast.
Great grab. Making up some good time on that star. Looking for 52 stars, leaving Snowman's Land. Sema about to do it right now.
Yeah.
Oh no. Good back up.
Ooh. Didn't bully that bully hard enough.
38:55 is the suggested time split that I'm seeing for right around a 52.
Yeah, after those 2 deaths from Sema, probably not on as good a pace. I'm gonna peek over here. Oh, still in the green on those splits we were talking about earlier. -4 right now.
I do believe they can still sub 52 with good clean movement to the end. We will give them a chance to do that without too much chancing.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Another PB live here at Mario Sunday.
There's something about a race format that like really makes people show out and really lock in, or have the worst run of their life.
Yeah, one or the other, right?
Both tend to be fairly entertaining.
Oh. Kaprusin not having fun with the bunny today. Oh, that was a good backup. Was too good, actually.
Bunny pushing.
No!
Oh, no!
The MIPS meltdown. Yeah, keeping it around this side. Oh my goodness. There we go.
Funny.
It does
About
happen.
paying off mix. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. No, yeah, I was just saying MIPS meltdowns do happen here. Like to every runner at every level. I know Simply's got like a really good clip of him like basically on world record pace, or was world record pace, and then like had to chase the bunny for like 15 seconds.
And 80% of the way through the run, that is pretty rough. But no resets on this one.
Yeah, not today. Oh, nice see upslide there. Oh, but bad RNG. The game not being as impressed.
And Merry Christmas, it is saved by the miracle that Sema has pulled off.
Yes.
Maybe the weirdest name for a strat.
It is. It was, yeah, it started being called that because nobody knew how it worked. They just knew that they didn't have to go get the metal cap, so they just called it a Christmas miracle. And it kind of stuck.
Storied history.
That's right. It's part of our lore now.
I would have golded.
It is. Someone needs to do a lore vid on all the strats and their naming conventions.
Yeah, that would be cool. I know Badro suggested we just make it seasonal.
Yeah.
So like I don't know what the season is now.
I think Memorial Day is tomorrow in America.
Yeah, and we're close to the 4th of July.
You 3-7.
A good world holiday.
3-7.
July.
Yeah, it's the I don't know what it would be.
No.
We'll have to come to a consensus.
I mean, my favorite time of the year is right now anyway, because it's Mario Monday. Mario Sunday. Lucky for me, it happens like 52 times a year.
Yeah. Thank you. That's right. And yeah, speaking of which, I am moving in 2 weeks, so this is the last main category that we'll have for a month. But I'm not leaving Mario Sunday out to dry, because next month is task month, okay? So it'll be 4 weeks of task competitions in a row.
I love it.
Yeah, the very next one is going to be Womp's Fortress. I've made it, and it will be up and ready right after today. I will post all the rules and then the picture for it. But yeah, so Womp's Fortress task will be next week if anyone is interested in competing for that.
And where should they go about getting that information?
Yes, !Discord or ! Sign up for the link will take you to the page. But my Discord page, I also post everything to Twitter if you want to follow me on Twitter. Links are also down below in the bios and stuff. But yeah, Discord, everything will just link you back to Discord, as I want everyone to like read the rules, and you also need to like be part of the Discord if you want to do races. And so it's just a good centralized place that I need everyone to be. So that is the best place to go to be a part of the community. Post some funny pictures, some memes, whatever you want. Not whatever you want, that's a lie. But you know, if you got some funny pictures and some memes, that'd be cool.
Big meme stand. Oh, tricky triangles living up to their name.
Yeah, both runners making their way through.
Cruising about 1 star down right now.
Oh, Oh, sign up does link you to the sign up sheet. Interesting. I need to change that then. But yes,
Fair
that
enough.
is the submission form for the tasks that that I run. So, where you will be submitting.
All links in chat, and of course, if you have not yet, don't forget to drop a follow for Markinator so you know exactly when he's live for Mario Sundays and all of the other amazing work that Markinator does.
Indeed. Thank you for the shout outs, Meter. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Sometimes sometimes I'm just like so into the races I don't even like think about shouting myself out, but yeah, it's very true. Like give me a follow, subscribe if you got a Twitch Prime or any extra cash. That would be cool too. Any type of follow or subscriber helps keep my motivation up to keep doing this stuff. Because it is a lot of work at the end of the day.
definitely true. Definitely true. Sema in TikTok clock must have taken a death. Oh man, I looked away for just a second because Kaprusin is catching up now. Hey chat, was there a death I completely missed?
I didn't see any deaths happen.
Interesting.
Oh, but Simma's falling down on the clock.
This was the big one that Sema was practicing while Kaprusin was doing Tama.
Yeah, the clock is always something to the practice.
My
You got to be
favorite
ready.
stage to watch, but I imagine it's probably one of the hardest ones to actually perform.
Yeah, it is really hard, mostly just because it's all fast movement, and if you know, say you haven't practiced it in a while and you finally get there to run, it's not the easiest to get through because of all the fast movements and like all the little dirty tricks the clock likes to pull on you. You do have to be ready for those. You can't just assume they're not going to happen.
These guys now within seconds of each other, and Kaprusin has already grabbed the Toad Star. So it may be very much a tie, or maybe Kaprusin may be in the lead. We'll find out. And Sema talks to Toad.
Yeah, nice screen melt from Sema. Yeah. Oh, I do like Sema's stopped time movements. I recently started doing this movement, and it's actually makes it like way easier to get the stop time. But you take a ledge grab and you just time the get up movements. We'll point it out one more time here.
Good moving jump up that. Those flippers. Kaprusin.
Ooh, almost.
Ooh, 2 bonks. And a ledge grab. The star's in the hand.
Yeah, that is a really tough star to get if you don't get it perfect. That pendulum is always in the way.
Or does Speedrun showing up in chat, another competitor, coming up shortly today. Actually, match 2, so very quickly.
Yeah, indeed. Bombs versus Horror does speedruns, our next match. Both of them having a sub 50 on N64.
And Horror having the best time of the group today.
That's true. Yeah, 48-36, I believe.
That's what I have. 48th in the world on N64. Incredible.
Yeah, very impressive. It's surprising that's not higher up on the leaderboard nowadays.
Oh no,
Oh.
Kaprusin. Will fall on the flippers.
Oh, I was about to say, are you
Backing
going to
up.
do moving reds? Literally grabbed all 3 in that line by taking that ground pound.
Wow. Oh, another save.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, the movement right now is incredible. Color me impressed.
Absolutely. Extremely impressive movement there. Those pendulums, I mean, do run on cycles, and you need to be very practiced in understanding them to even attempt movement like that.
2 more stars in here for Kaprusin. 1
Yeah.
more for Sema.
Coming up to the end.
Neither of them on sub 42 pace any longer. But still on amazing pace. Relatively close to PBs.
Yeah, this has been a really good match as far as just the runners, like, yeah, staying on pace and nailing their tricks. No serious meltdowns.
Or saying soon enough, 48 will be required for top 100.
Don't doubt it. Yeah, I think I have a fairly high 49, and I'm not top 100 anymore. I haven't run 70 in like a year and a half, but
Aki is number 100 with a 49.33.
yeah.
You need a sub 49 in order to be the top 70 right now. 49 flat. Shanji. And that is just N64. Oh no, bonked by Kaprusin. Going for ultimate.
Yeah, that was gonna be yeah, really going for it
Pass.
there. Both runners kind of tied. Simba taking a bonk too, but it's not gonna be a death. This could come down to throws between these two runners.
It very much could. Getting it. Beautiful. Tass or Cass or I did not see whether he did kind of setup or not. But definitely the Tass long jump. I don't know why I called it ultimate. That is a completely different thing in this stage. Oh, another little bonk.
Yeah.
They are right on the same slope right now. Oh,
No.
Sema had launched his elevator thing.
Yeah, Kaprusin getting the better of that battle here.
Going
Good
for
guy
the tried and
Goomba.
true. Sorry.
Yeah, no, just heading into the pipe. We'll see how Simba's Goomba looks. Ooh, taking that nice movement straight to the top elevator.
Beautifully done, and now in as well. Yeah, they are very close. Very close. First throw. Oh, and it hits. That was pretty close. Oh, that was second throw. Third throw right now. Missing.
Oh.
Sema as well.
Yeah, both runners missing. Kaprusin needing one more throw. Simba missing again.
Kaprusin's going to get it.
That's right, and that will secure Kaprusin the win here in match number 1. Not necessarily the win of the day, as all runners will be compared against each other, but certainly a good showing here. 53-30.
Sema
GG.
very close behind.
Yeah, a Bowser throw and some change.
Ooh, and the punch for good luck.
Yeah, 53-53. Not a bad time.
Not at all.
Yeah, but this match actually was insane. Kaprusin taking that early lead, doing island hop and the works. Did die on double pillarless, died on 1, and Sima, that's when they started to become really even. Sima kind of taking over, and then Sima just didn't let off the gas. Just kept being consistent, kept nailing those tricks. All the way up till upstairs, Sima had like a pretty solid lead.
Yeah, that was exceptional, and Kaprusin doing both of them doing different routes, but still coming down to throws at the same time. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, indeed. And we are going to be getting the next match started up for you right here on Mario Sunday. Meter, we'll see you again here for the next one. But
sir.
we got to get everything going. GG's to both of these runners. Did amazing. Two 53s here in the first match. We'll see how that holds up. I believe those times beats out a couple PBs that we have here later on today. But not our next two. Our next two are Bombs and Horror Does Speedruns, who both have a sub 50. And that will not be a match you want to miss, so stay tuned. But Meter, do you have anything else you would like to say?
GG's to both Kaprusin and Sema. Really good showing right out the gate, and really excited to see Horror versus Bombs. Good luck.
Indeed, good luck to both runners. We will be back right after this.
It's Mario Sunday, where the gamers play to see who's the fastest runner that is up. Do not hesitate, lots of categories, now you got decisions to make. Get some practice playing till you get in that flow state. You can do it, go improve it, time to test your fate. I'll give you everything, I'll even give you center stage. But first, let me see you jump into that owl's cage. This weekly competition, feeling like my inhibition. Mario will tell the story, play for fun or go for gory. Moves are getting even faster, all these tricks out there to master. Having fun could play forever, face your friends to see who's better. Grab the strength you have to muster, do not lack a single luster. Moves are looking never better, like a freshly painted desert. Now you got a place to play and show that concentrated effort. It's Mario Sunday, where the gamers play to see who's the fastest runner that is up to date. Open silence, claim your place, but do not hesitate. Lots of categories, now you got decisions to make. Get some practice playing till you get in that flow state. You can do it, go improve it, time to test your fate. I'll give you everything, I'll even give you center stage. But first, let me see you jump into that owl's cage. Clash of the Titans tournament. Designate versus Zoofy.
His game crashed, he put in chat.
Simply in Rock Chalk. Closest 120 raise in the history of Mario 64. 16 star showdown.
Incredibly stacked lineup.
Hitting throws.
It's going to be very, very close.
15:30.
15:09, fastest time of the entire tournament. Who might show up? That's a maybe. Things might get a little crazy. Feeling dazed and feeling hazy. There's no time for being lazy. Time to wake up, no more sleeping. All the people's people peeping. Nerves are consequently creeping. Got to concentrate, no blinking. Sad to see these runners racing. All the challenges they're facing. See the intricate displacing. Lines are looking worth retracing. Perfect moves with perfect spacing. What a run. Let's see who's pacing. It's Mario Sunday, where the gamers play to see who's the fastest runner that is up to date. Open silence, claim your place, but do not hesitate. Lots of categories, now you got decisions to make. Get some practice play until you get in that flow state. You can do it, go improve it, time to test your fate. I'll give you everything, I'll even give you center stage. But first, let me see you jump into that owl's cage.
every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars.
And welcome back to race number 2 of Mario Sunday against two incredible 70-star runners. We have Bombs versus Horror Does Speedruns. Both runners really incredible. Both have some really, really solid PBs. I know Bombs has a 49.41, while Horror has a 48.36. So Horror, the number 1 seed here today, both running on N64. We have a couple emulator players, a couple of N64 players, as the emulator players will have plus 25 added to their times to make everything even. But not these runners. These runners have sub 50s running on N64, lag and all. And in the commentator's booth, welcoming back for the second time, we have Meter. They are muted. Don't know if Meter knows that they are muted or not, but welcome.
I do indeed.
I
believe you were as well.
I was too. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, bud.
Yes, in Discord I was. But yeah, welcome back. Just gave the rundown of these two runners. Bombs, looks like they got their cartridge fixed, was having some issues, was having to clean it, so nice to see that going. Anything you want to add before we get this started? We are running slightly behind schedule, so would like to start.
No, I'm just ready to get started.
All right, perfect. Let me double check these two runners. If you missed the last race or any of the explanations, this is a leaderboard format. So everybody who runs today will be compared to each other, and we will see at the end of the day who takes the win. So they are not just competing against each other here, but against the other matches that we have scheduled. Giving the countdown to these runners to start in 3, 2, 1. Go. They will be on their resets. And we just saw Kaprusin and Sima race. Kaprusin having a 53.30 plus 25, giving a 53.55. And Sima with a 53.53 with a plus 25, giving them a 54.28. No,
Yeah,
18.
great race, and it came right down to throws at the end, which is amazing to see.
Yeah, it did. It really did come down to throws, with Sima missing an extra throw, and was like just slightly behind going in as well. But yeah, it was really awesome. Looking forward to another great race here as well. We have a lot of really good races here at Mario Sunday. I think because it's like not as a super competitive day. Like clearly it's all just for fun. There's no money up for grabs necessarily, but it's still a competition, and so these runners want to do the best that they can.
Yeah, and consistently we see these races pulling out either the very best or the very worst. And today it's been the very best, and it's always exciting to see. We've seen PBs here on Mario Sunday.
Yeah, we've seen a number of PBs here at Mario Sunday. We had one back-to-back on 120 star day last time. So yeah, it's not an uncommon phenomena here to see these runners here. But yeah, I don't want to give Mario Sunday all the credit, as these runners really do the work themselves. But yeah, that extra competition, that extra focus to know that you have to finish this run. You can't just like reset at any moment. Puts that little extra pressure on the runners, I think.
It does indeed. And I think it can also lead to a lot of different things. I know some people have the mentality of reset often, reset early, reset often, a lot of time in lobby. And others like to finish races. I personally like to finish runs and say, even if I'm doing awful, you can always still gold.
Yeah, that's a really good mentality to have. Yeah, just practice going through each stage. And sometimes, like, you start golding a couple stages, all of a sudden, like, you are kind of back on track. You didn't lose it as much as you thought you did.
That's very true. Let's
So,
see if there's any route divergence here today.
Yeah, looking like they're both going for a bomb clip here. Yeah, no island hop. We did see Kaprusin do island hop last run. Kaprusin was like really nailing the hard tricks. Was going for so
True.
much.
Yeah, early on was amazing with every single trick, and ends up coming away with a win too.
Yeah,
Win in that specific race.
Yeah, it did pull it out at the end. Sima held tight, was extremely consistent the entire time. It was interesting to see like the two strats come into play. Like Kaprusin was doing the harder strats, saving some time, but was making more mistakes. So Sima kind of inched ahead, and then once Sima started making mistakes, though, Kaprusin was like right there to capitalize. So yeah, what a fantastic race. We'll see what these two do. We do see this slight route divergence with the slide from Horror taking a bonk, so actually not gonna get any time save if Bombs can stay consistent on his slides. Nice star grab.
Double
Though.
star grab, yeah.
Yeah, do you any predictions for this race that you have? I mean, it's all kind of up in the air, but
it very much is. Let me do a little research on the side, and I will come up with a prediction here.
Perfect. Yeah, I actually know these two runners.
50 minutes.
50 minutes?
Yeah, I'll tell you exactly who's gonna win in 50 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Precisely. But yeah, I actually know both of these runners pretty well. Horror's been around for such a long time. Bombs is more of an up-and-comer than a lot of the runners we have. But yeah, 49.36, I think it was, on the PB. Actually, I think I'm a little wrong about that. But has that 49 and 70 star. And
49, 41.
Yeah, 41. That's what it is. But started doing 70 probably about 2 years ago. And we'll actually see the Markedator boost, as I know Bombs does it. We'll make it worldwide here soon.
Does I do not see Bombs splits. Do you know what he's running against and what their sum of best is by chance? See,
Bombs
sum of best of a 47.19, and looks like they're running against a 50 flat.
Yeah, that's Horror. Bombs running against the PB of 49.41. And the sum of best looks to be 48.26.
Well,
So actually a pretty nice PB for that sum of best. Very consistent.
Truly, where based on Horror running 47.19 sum of best, being like what's that, a full minute faster than his PB, having a lower PB and running against a 50. I'm a predict Horror in this one, but anything can happen. That is just taking the safer bet.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Horror is the favorite here, I would say. With like you said, the higher PB, the lower sum of best. But that comes with harder strats, and if Horror's looking to make it even safer, those might not be the practice strats. So yeah, anything could happen here.
You make a really good point.
That's always a very strange kind of predicament that you have. Like, even though you're a better runner, those harder strats are more inconsistent, and so once you start hitting that upper echelon, it really is who can hold on the longest in these races.
I mean, Horror top 50 in N64 70 star 2 months ago got the 48.36 to put him 48th, and looking at their SRC is just wildly impressive to me. They have top times in a litany of games and very different games. A lot of times you'll see, Mario and then Zelda, bunch of mods. A lot of times Minecraft too, even though that's a very different game. But I'm seeing Resident Evil on here, Outlast, several different Resident Evils. You got mods, you got Minecraft as well, Refunked, like incredible. Just been running for so long and just top tier in so many different games.
Yeah, the Mario community, you kind of see it when they go to different games. They start to dominate those games as well. Even the Moist Critical challenges, like Bob Toad, I know is raced competitively in a couple of them at least, and is like in the money, if not like super close, like both times I was watching. Ouija ended up winning one of them. So like, yeah, these the Mario runners really know what it takes to go fast. Like, and just because they're in a different game doesn't mean like those strategies and tactics don't follow through.
That's true. just being able to have excellence with your control and picking up and adapting. I just think it shows a lot more adaptability to the skill set versus being like super good at, say, different fighting games can often be very different
Yeah.
versus like platforming or shooting in horror's case in a lot of these. But I mean, that's not to say that Bombs isn't incredibly impressive either. Super Mario Odyssey, Ocarina of Time, Sunshine, Kirby, Super Mario Bros. The original. Just a massive list. And it's just 8 days ago took first place in 16-star vanilla one player on the SM64 co-op on PC.
Oh wow, so one player co-op.
Yes, exactly.
That's nuts.
It looks like maybe that's a what's the one where you non-stop? It's a 12:46 time. I'm not very well versed in the 64 co-op on PC.
Me neither, but that actually sounds really interesting.
I think this is a perfect pairing. So hats off to you for putting Bombs and Horror together. From what the sound of it, again, they've raced each other before. So familiar combatants and both just so good at speedrunning in general as a whole.
Yeah, both are up to the challenge for sure. Yeah, two big competitors. Yeah, they did race the last 70-star Mario Sunday. There might have been like somebody else with them, but yeah, we'll see who takes the win this time. I think Horror did last time, so Bombs might be out for blood as they have the slight lead coming out of Womps into Dark World here.
Who is everyone rooting for here today? Let's sound off and give these runners your energy. Making their way through Dark World. All
Who's
runs
in
must
chat?
pass through Dark World.
Pretty good Dark World from both runners. Oh, Horror just kind of squeaking that out there.
And they are very close right now, within 1 or 2 seconds of each other.
Ooh, double firsties for Horror. Not sure if that was intended. Ended up going a little too far. Yeah, double firsties, you actually have to hold back just a little bit after the second one. You have so much speed. You have to land on the flat part to jump. That slope is unlike other slopes in the game. It doesn't allow you to triple jump off of it. I think that's a property. I don't think it has to do with the steepness of the slope. I think it's whatever property they gave it. The Bombs with a 10:07 Dark World exit after Womps. That's actually really good.
Bombs in chat saying it's not very competitive. I just want to beat my friend. I love that. That
Yeah.
is exceptional.
Love it. It's a really good attitude. Just enough to
Both
have
these guys
fun
on
and be
great pace
competitive
right
at the
now.
same time.
Moving on through.
Yeah, Horror. Both runners have been very consistent. You see, like, a couple mistakes from Horror, and that's where this time difference comes from. But
Another great grab from Horror to move them on to 13 as Bombs is leaving their battlefield.
Bombs Battlefield.
Oh no, I don't hear you, Markinator.
You don't hear me? Stream hears me. I'm glowing. And Discord.
Bear with me, I believe my headset desynced.
It's all good. Yeah, Discord likes to do that. As we had an issue like that just a little bit ago as well. Very nice wall kicks will work. These runners both in CCM. We'll see what routes they take. Anyone trying to do double pillarless?
I am back, thank you.
Oh, awesome. Welcome back. Sorry about your Discord. It's giving you some problems.
That was just my headphones. They, for some reason, decided they wanted to desync.
Gotcha.
Oh.
So horror will not be doing double pillowless for sure. This star is what you would skip if you were to do it.
Do you have any idea how much time that saves?
Double pillowless is 4 seconds from the regular pillowless if you were to do that twice. And then Batama saves 2 to 3 seconds each time beyond that. So 8+ seconds if you're doing Tama. So it actually was somewhat optional if you're trying to get like a super good time in 70 about a year or so ago. Or maybe close to 2 years now before Tama became super popular. But now like every top runner knows how to do Tama. It's pretty necessary if you're trying to get like that 47, I think.
Are there any strats that you know of and you were just putting off learning and implementing? I know it's pretty much everything in the advanced 16-star route that I'm putting off.
Yeah, it is. It could be tough. The Dark World like extra bonus cycles, I've definitely been putting off. Like Zaya cycle. I do Shigeru cycle now. Zaya is the next step up, and then Tsukishima cycle is like the insane 16-star cycle that they do. But Zaya cycle is where they do like the rollout onto the box at the start to get the second coin by the flame spitter.
Yep.
And I've not learned that rollout. That is a very scary rollout.
Yes, I fall on that sometimes, and I don't even do the ball.
Me too. But yeah, these runners have done pretty standard movement. Both did Shig cycle. Both, neither one of them did Island Hop. Island Hop is another one that I probably am not going to learn for a long time for 70. But I know that one also saves like 6 to 8 seconds, something like that. It's a good chunk of time.
I have heard a lot of top runners say that Dark World movement is probably the most difficult to get optimally of pretty much any movement in the game. At least top 3 is what I hear from those that I've heard say something about it at least.
Yeah, and that is especially true for like the upper cycles. Shig cycle isn't like too terrible. It just requires you to have solid movement, which is why it's such a good start to practice. I think Dark World Reds is something like even lower down runners should practice, maybe if they don't do it in runs, just because you can really see that you're losing time on certain stuff, and dusty rollouts and stuff like that as you're learning don't seem to be super important, but they really are, and it really comes out in Dark World. But all the Bowser stages are pure movements. There's really no tricks about them. Bits being an exception for like left or right side as they're going through the upper platform, but that's mostly it.
How long until Fire C BLJ becomes standard?
Never. That would be a tough one, because it just requires like precise speed. It is a really fun one though to watch.
It is. I pulled it off in a couple of races. I don't think it's as hard as people think it is, but to get it optimally and perfectly is definitely very difficult.
Yeah, to do it like in a run, like 35 minutes in.
Yeah, at a top tier, yeah.
That's where like the biggest challenge comes in.
That's a fair point.
But top, very nice for bombs here. Going to be doing double pillarless. Getting the secrets out of the way. I did say in last race, if you're doing double pillarless in a race, I am a fan of doing the star on the top first. Even if you do this first, normally in runs, you would reset, but in a race, if you have trouble getting that second pillarless going, you could always just do a different star. Just drop it.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of customizability in these runs. At least when you're not doing even with 120, the order you do the stars at least.
Yeah, for sure. In a lot of stages, Bomb's not needing any of my suggestions. Just they have double pillarless nailed down.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and I didn't see any major time losses from Horror, and you already see them at least a full star down. After Bombs nails that. They were about like 10 seconds behind. Bombs gaining 8 seconds from doing double Tama.
Good quick backup. Grab the bird.
Ooh,
Grab the same star.
a nice semi-sync there. But yeah, that bird backup is actually the best backup to do if you missed the pillarless. It only loses, I think, 2 seconds.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, not much at all.
Oh, no. Won't go into top of the pyramid this time. Oh, good save. Realized they didn't have the angle and cut out.
Yeah, that one was a bit scary. It was also trying to avoid the fence, it looked like.
Yes. Bombs onto LLL as far as Tama one more try.
Oh!
Left the bomb behind.
Yeah, missed the frame perfect. I'm pretty sure when that happens, it's because you didn't have enough speed going over the edge. Like, maybe you attempted to jump a frame early or something. But the bomb needs speed to follow you on the dive. Horror not getting the grab again. No! The throw.
That was a rage throw.
That was a rage throw. Oh my goodness.
Oof. Is there a point where you cut your losses and do something different?
Regular, yeah, pillarless here. Depends on the runner. Horror, thankfully, is up there and in the hole.
Well done.
That is always the question, though. Like, at what point do you kind of cut your losses? Horror was probably like right next to the line and like got it right there. But kudos to Horror keeping it going. Not out, just really obnoxious, I'm sure.
Yes, and hopefully they're able to keep their mental strong and pick up and capitalize on any mistakes that Bombs makes, if any.
That's right, and Gamer X giving us a bunch of good lucks here. Thank you, Gamer X. I'm sure these runners are very much appreciative of it. Ooh, Bombs,
Taking a
nice
look.
backup here.
Taking a look at Fire Goes Fast's 49-34 splits to compare against.
Fire Goes Fast is kind of an underground runner. People know about him, but not in the limelight very often.
He's sub 50 though.
Yeah. Fire Goes Fast is another like variety speedrunner. Does a lot of 100%s like Banjo-Kazooie. I think they did Spyro. So yeah, a lot of really classic games.
Long form play there.
I'm loving these star syncs. That's like the third one of the match.
Or a couple of stars behind right now. But Def with a good luck to everyone.
Yeah, and as these runners go through Lethal Lava Land, make sure you follow the stream if you haven't. Mario Sunday happens every Sunday, and next week, or actually all of next month, is Task Month. I've got 4 task competitions coming up in a row. So if you enjoy learning new things about stages, maybe routing out some unique movement, the task competitions are for you. You will get 5 tasks to do, plus a star to end on. Next week is Womp's Fortress, which is typically a really quick stage, a lot of ways to get around it. So If you would like to participate in that, that will be up right after Mario Sunday has concluded. And make sure you give the stream a follow, stay up to date with all that, as well as follow me on Twitter. I also up to date with that. And join my Discord if you'd like to participate. That is where all the signups are, all the rules get updated, all the schedules are posted in the Discord. And with that, we are in DDD.
All right. I did miss the LL exit. Do you see that on splits by chance?
Let's see. Looks like 2130 for bombs. Then
Oh wow,
2253.
it's better than Fire Goes Fast. We had a 2146 exit for LLL. So, fantastic pace.
Yeah, bombs is on really good pace. You can kind of see the splits will go red for just a little bit, and then the split will end. So on PB pace, just under, it looks like. Just under the splits. It is PB pace, I'm sure.
And of course, a 53.55 is what they will be running to beat right now. That is Capruson's. And whatever unknown times are coming from the 3 left to race, which is the hard one to race against.
Yeah, we have we got that 3-ray race right after this. But that one's going to be one that we're just going to see a lot of different unique movements. These first 2 races were the faster PBs, the last ones being around 52, these being sub 50s, and then we have I think like 54, 56, 57 PBs after that. When you're at those PBs, you actually do some like custom movements. Maybe like you're not super comfortable doing like the hard strats. So if you're interested in seeing some different movement and stuff like that, maybe something you want to take notes on, that is a match to watch. See bombs go through this fire sea. And this stage is actually one where you'd never see unique movements. Right here, you might see some different stuff as bombs couldn't line up their kick. Double or triple jump, whatever they were trying to do.
Or getting front
Could be
stuff.
close.
No, it's like back.
Not
Wicked close.
Yeah, not quite, and we'll see if they can still make this cycle. It's gonna wall kick, just barely. So that is a good chunk of time. Thankfully, did save some from having to wait for the elevator to come back up. Very nice.
Well done as Aura wraps up.
Yeah, Tor looks a bit behind, but that all comes from that pillarless we saw some struggles from earlier.
About a minute and a half, give or take, I believe.
Oh, bombs.
but-
Playing in the toilet bowl. Stop that.
Still ahead of Prusen, as I have a 53 split hold up. 53.45 by Bernhard Asara.
Tor looking to be on pace. Did good to avoid those Goombas earlier. Yeah, plenty of time with that double jump movement. And all of a sudden, the lead doesn't look so big.
I fully agree. Grab the star, throw Bowser into a ball.
Yeah, this fight is the longest of the Bowser fights. Well, I mean, the last fight, you gotta do it 3 times, but the setup for it takes the longest.
The jump into the air, sliding down, waiting for the stage to end.
Yes,
its
yes.
movement. Good throw. There's that.
Got bombs on this
Horde
100
made up some
coin.
time.
Had a really good adjustment at the beginning. He's going for the double box break. Was a little off and just did like an immediate kick to make up for it. Missing that 1 coin. Needs to get the rest. Yeah, really nice. Avoiding that amp.
There's so many little amps and flippers and different enemies in this stage that can really cause a lot of issue and a lot of time loss just from touching them.
Yeah. Ooh, missing jump over. Good wall kick.
Those can definitely be deceptively hard, especially if you get a firstie or something.
For sure. Yeah, very nice finish. A couple of tiny hiccups from bombs, but really good recovery, especially with that wall kick. You actually need max height to get that ledge grab after the wall kick that bombs had to do.
Every little hiccup is just another small window being opened for Horde to get some catch up in.
Yeah, that is true. Poor can stay clean. It's looking good so far. Yeah, the heave hose staying out of the way. Oh, okay.
All the Mario enemy knowledge. I love it. Oh no!
Cage wall kick not working out for bombs. Had a really good angle, but mistimed the A press. That one's not as good. Camera did not work out very well. Yeah, gonna be coming down. That is a very frustrating mistake to make with the cage wall kick. It's actually not a consistent A press timing. You really have to like judge it from Mario's movement because there can be some adjustable lag that happens. Like sometimes you get more, sometimes you get less. It all just depends. That's what makes that trick so scary. And Horde not going for a cage wall kick, so it is going to be saving that time for sure.
Well done. Bombs goes for a swim. Or kicks up. Oh. Ooh. Punch the fire.
Yeah, starting to see a few mistakes coming out for bombs. Triple jump over just makes it.
Wow.
Quite the optimization. Yeah, and this is where Horde is saving a lot of time. Less than 1 star's difference now. Yeah, as Horde, after that SSL, has really put their nose to the grindstone and has been capitalizing on everything Bombs has been kind of giving them.
Yeah, absolutely. Bombs just a couple of small hiccups, but the gap continues to shrink.
Bomb's still on a pretty good run though. It's not nothing detrimental has happened just yet. Bombs does still have the lead. Is about 1 quick star ahead.
Bombs in chat saying, "Oh, that was a really good run."
Yeah, I
Definitely
think was
Sub
referring to the
50.
Fire Sea cycle.
Hmm.
Oh, what? Some THI craziness happening here.
Wow, the double bonk.
Here comes Horror with the clean secrets. Yeah, this has been great from Horror.
Yeah, this is a really good second half. You can see the catch up live.
That's right. That was a super clean start from Bombs. I really like this left side movement and how most runners have adopted it. It still only saves about like maybe like a second and a half over going around the mountain, which is actually some fun movements. But you got to save that time. Got to do that clip.
It is wild how there's so many very small optimizations that a lot of times you can say, well, why even bother doing it if I'm only going to save 1 second? But if you did that with every single one of those optimizations, all of a sudden it adds up. Kind of probably similar to those dusty rollouts you were talking about.
Yeah, precisely. Like every little small time save you can have. You start seeing it more and more as you climb the ladder. Which is another reason I think Mario runners are so good at jumping to other games, because they already understand that going in, versus maybe a player who's running a game that isn't as optimized doesn't necessarily have the opportunity to see that like a Mario runner would. Comparing, you know, against the other runners.
But it's at the same time, it also has just having so many different strats to try and mix and match, and new things being found still.
Yeah. Precisely. Yeah, shoutouts to Circumark, continually finding new strats.
Very true.
That's the one who found the Koopa strat on the 120, where we can RNG save some time from the balls. TTM not being too tricky. Let's see, Bombs with a nice ledge grab.
To stay ahead of first place right now, they're going to want to leave TTM with at least a 38-33, right around there. That will be cutting it close, though.
You're talking about for Bombs?
I mean, for anybody. If we're at, I'm pulling that from a 53-45 by Bernhard SR and their splits.
Oh, gotcha.
They were at 38-33 when they left TTM.
Oh yeah, very, very doable for both runners at the moment. Pretty sure.
Or with a slide, but able to save it.
Yeah, not all the way down.
Very luckily, because that is a tall, tall mountain.
So tall, we talled it twice.
Oh no! Goomba bullies.
Oh yeah, interesting setup. Yeah, Bombs resetting. Very nice.
Bomb's the first runner to not die on that star, I believe.
That's true. Yeah, both runners dying simultaneously on the last race. Horror having to drop down for that red. So a couple small hiccups here in TTM. Bombs staying a bit more consistent.
It seems to have to kind of go back and forth in that way.
Yeah, has started to be that way. Now a full star, as we can see, is the difference.
Oh yeah, way ahead of 38-33, that's for sure.
Ooh, okay. Let's see what Bombs does here. Ooh, resets the camera for the slide. Oh, but
no.
gets a bonk. That was a really good good reset back up there. Normally runners will just forget it because the camera's all messed up. Bomb's able to save it. Oh, but
Oh,
Horror
no,
falling
Horror
down
did the
too.
same. Yeah, just a tiny difference in their bonk. Oh, bonked on the inside of that. Weird geometry there. Oh, good save. overshooting just a little for bombs. Grabbing the star.
Yeah, my 120 brain was like, oh, he's gonna get the shell now. For like a brief
I would-
moment.
I was thinking the same thing, saying this is a different route than I've seen.
Horde having a little hiccup there too. So both runners, like, I don't know, upstairs both races as well has been a little troublesome.
This game does do a good job of getting progressively more and more difficult with their stages.
Yeah, upstairs is a lot more trick heavy for sure.
I think mistakes are a lot more costly too, be it falling all the way down, voiding out completely.
Yeah, very true.
Alright, one more star for bombs, two more for horror. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah.
Seems to be a different route than what I had pulled up.
Yeah, 52, we're headed out of SL to go back down to basement. To do all this castle movement so we can grab the bunny as it jukes bombs out, going right underneath. All right, well,
Oh,
their
good
16 star is pretty nice as they grab it right there.
It was a good catch up for sure. Now horror coming into the basement, and he grabs his could have some extra distance here.
Yeah, now
Lot of
it's
time.
it's very close. But yeah, you will typically see with the dive movements, grabbing that MIPS will save 1 second after all that castle movements. And then if you can get the punch grab, you'll actually save a good 2 seconds.
3904 touch for bombs for the star. 16 for horror. 13-second difference between them right now. It is anyone's race.
Yeah, it really has. Horror's done a great job catching up, making it so close. After that SSL, to not get down on yourself and to really finish out the run, this is going to be a great time. Very impressive.
And there's still so much opportunity for growth for both of these guys as they have great times, but better some of best. It's just putting it all together in one run.
Yeah. Did we decide on a seasonal name for the current time?
I don't know, dude. I don't think so.
Oh man, Horror missing the spring flower. I don't know. It's kind of summer now. Getting
is,
some
it's right on
summer
the
rain
cusp.
instead.
I love
We'll decide on something come pace time.
Fair enough. That's pace season.
Yeah. Yeah, only 1 month. 1 month away. Just over.
Definitely going to be an amazing event over there.
Yeah, indeed. Another reason I'm doing task month next month, if anyone didn't hear, there will be 4 tasks in a row back to back to back to back. Next week is Womp's Fortress, which will be posted right after this Mario Sunday. You'll be able to go check it out. I'm only announcing it on Twitter and through Discord, like in my announcements on Monday. So if you're here and you're listening, you have a small advantage. I like to do that for my task comps. Give the watchers a bit of reward for watching live.
Just another reason to be here
That's right.
for Mario Sunday.
Where the gamers play.
Let's see. All right, we're taking off up those stairs. all the way up to the tippy top of the castle. One of the most dangerous stages to fall in. I think you're right.
It is.
A lot of open air.
No, okay, bombs. Not falling all the way down. Yeah, try to do the backup. If you could do a side flip dive, or a side flip jump dive, you will make it back up, which is the backup. But doing a side flip on that small platform is the tricky part of that whole shenanigans. As bombs did fall back down.
It's fairly narrow looking. $59 stars for bombs, 59 stars for horror.
That's right. On a couple of different stars. Horde trying to do the backup for pro triangles. Didn't gain as much speed as you wanted. They were barely making that pendulum cycle.
And some backup movement for that as well. Or maybe that was intended.
Yeah. Oh, bombs getting the glitchy wall kick there. So, and just like that, they're perfectly synced up, basically. Jumping in at the same time. There's the pro movement from horror. But oh, too much of an angle. I half wanted horror to jump onto that fly guy for some reason. I don't know what he was gonna do, but
That's got to be some sort of old school strat.
you can make that a backup if like, but horror already did the pendulum backup. But you can use it for that.
Ooh. Nice backup again.
Yeah, that was a pretty wall kick there. Not the show-off movement that horror was going for, but it's what he's got. I like it.
Bombs getting that. Super jump.
Yeah, with the backwards camera, look at this.
I have seen a lot of interesting camera movement from bombs, stuff that I don't see very often. I believe well ahead of the 53-45 splits I'm looking at. Probably closer to what, 50, maybe 50, 51.
Yeah, I think these runners are looking at, right at like 51. If you have a really nice TikTok clock, it's about just over 4 minutes, maybe right at 4 minutes. And then about 2 minutes to get through everything in bits without reds. So yeah, final stretch for these runners. Bomb's making it through this 100 coin. Yeah, Horde just not able to make the pro tricky triangles work. Everything else was pretty decent. Just losing time on those backups.
Every star they get increases the closeness to the finish and also the tension. As available time to make up shrinks and shrinks.
That is true. And they were tied after that death from bombs. They're only,
Still
it's
very
not that
close.
far away now. 48-17 exit, it looked like. 46-17.
Oh no. That guy doing his job well. Crushing the Mario.
Only about 15 seconds difference here as bombs falls down. Not going for moving reds here. So this could be a good chunk of time.
Quickly changing strategies.
Don't get hit. Okay. If you're trying to go fast, that bar will bop you off.
I was gonna say that was experience talking right there.
Yeah. No, not again. No. Little flashback.
06 enter again. Wow, made up a ton of time right there. What, 7 seconds spread now? Cut his lead in half.
Yeah, this is the coming down to throws timing right here. One way or the other.
Only a couple more stars. Need a nice amount to exit.
Yeah, looking at 69 stars on the exit. That is the reason I will never do Toad early. You just
walk
miss
over to
out on
Toad
so
like,
much.
Hey, Toad, look at how many stars I have. He's like, nice.
Look
Never some stars.
Did you see? Did you see the number? Did you see?
Nice job, Mario.
Horror's having trouble on the star actually. So giving it right
Oh,
back
wow.
to bombs on the moving.
Oh, good movement, bombs. There's that pull-up strat. Timing for the stopped clock. One more star for bombs and a quick conversation with Toad. Horror with the bonk.
Yeah, and this platform is kind of awkward. It's a little lower down than that yellow one, and you need like a high double jump or like a pretty high walk. Sorry, a side flip wall kick. Horror getting it done.
I mean, I always call things the wrong thing. I call the long jump the super jump. Consistently, I can't not do it for some reason.
I mean, it is pretty super.
Collecting 70 stars in sub 50 minutes. One thing left to do, and that's beat up a turtle.
That's right.
Or
Just like in the
turtles.
movie.
Just like in all the movies about turtles.
See, this is 51 pace, as Horror's also on 51 pace. But ball is in Bomb's court. Ooh, that was a spicy angle. Made it work.
I'm both going to be moving real fast here.
We'll see Bomb's going for left side standing. Very nice.
Beautiful. Good clean movement. And right into the pipe. Or
Yeah,
trying
this is-
moving.
Yeah, Horror falling down. Bombs just needs 3 throws. Bombs could take first place here.
Standing, second try. There's 2. It's a long way to go. That's gonna hit it. Wow.
Very clean. What an ending.
$51.27. Absolutely fantastic. And my prediction was definitely wrong. Bombs showing up and showing out.
Yeah, taking the win. I think my prediction was just that it was going to be close. I'm glad it was as close as it was after that basement that we saw, the SSL. Horror doing such a great job to pull it back and finish it out here. Missed that first throw, but got 3 for 3 after that. Gonna secure this low 52.
And with it, second place.
Yeah, indeed. GG's to both of these runners. Some awesome runs. Bombs was PB pace up till Fire Sea, and then both runners had some hiccups in upstairs. But yeah, they both showed their stuff, I think, regardless of the outcome of this race.
Yeah, could not agree more. This has been fantastic, and definitely glad to have been here.
Yeah, thank you so much for commentating. Commentated last race, commentated this race. Please, I mean, what stood out to you in these races? What was something?
The adaptability is always really impressive to me. When something doesn't go right, it's, you're so well practiced for when things are going perfectly. Being able to change things on the fly when something's not going right, having to switch a strat altogether sometimes, or when they're going to choose to do safer strats versus more risky ones. Just the change in their own style of play is always exceptional to watch, and I think everybody here did an amazing job, and also playing pretty darn close to PBs.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Like, just the adaptability of these runners. Like, yeah, even after making mistakes, the ability to keep their head down, like we saw from Horror, and just get the stars done, do what they need to do to catch up. Knowing that the other runner probably isn't going to be perfect as well, so as long as you can just bag those time losses and say, you know what, they happened. I got to start doing my own thing, and just coming back. Backups, the instantaneous, like, oh, I know what to do here. I fell down. I just got to do this. Yeah, it's always impressive to see.
Yeah, I could not agree more. And we have a 51, 52, 53, and a 54 right now.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But that does do it. Please stay for the next match. We have TI-83 versus El Doge versus Sab Xander. So that's going to be a really good match to watch. It's going to be really fun, as these don't have quite as low a PB as the last races we had, which means more movements will be shown off. So if you are trying to run this game yourself, or just enjoy seeing some alternative movements, I'm sure you will see it in this next one. All of these runners are Mario Sunday veterans, playing in at least one or two other ones. So always enjoy watching some of these runners. Got some experience under the belt. But thank you so much, Meter, for commentating both of these races. It's been a real pleasure.
Thank you for having me. GG to the runners. Good luck to the future runners. Get ready for Patronus. Absolute legend, and definitely going to add a lot to the commentary booth. And thanks for doing all this, Markinator. If you guys haven't dropped that follow yet, get on it right now. This is a channel to be at.
Yeah, absolutely. Follow me here, follow me on Twitter, and join the Discord. Discord is where I do all of the competitions, like next week, the task competition in Womp's Fortress. That will drop right after this next race. And if you join the Discord, you will be on the ball, as I am not announcing publicly in Twitter and announcements in Discord until Monday. That's when I normally announce everything. But for task competitions, I like to reward those of you who watch live. So I'll give you a little bit of a heads up. That will be dropping here soon, and you can get a head start on routing, maybe just playing around the stage, seeing what works, what doesn't. So yeah, definitely check that out, as next month will be task month. 4 tasks back to back to back, leading up to PACE. It's going to be a lot of fun. It will be some craziness happening in all the stages, some movement that you don't normally see. So be a part of the action, join that Discord, follow me wherever you can. And thanks for watching. We will be back in just a moment. That was the wrong screen. I just closed that screen. I'm so sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Look at me. That was such a good outro, and I ruined it. I just ruined that outro. What is happening at Mario Sunday? My goodness.
It's Mario Sunday, where the gamers play to see who's the fastest runner that is up to date. Open sign-ups, claim your place, but do not hesitate. Lots of categories, now you got decisions to make. Get some practice play until you get in that flow state. You can do it, go improve it, time to test your fate. I'll give you everything, I'll even give you center stage. But first, let me see you jump into that owl's cage. Got this weekly competition, feeling like my inhibition. Mario will tell the story, play for fun or go for gory. Moves are getting even faster, all these tricks out there to master. Having fun could play forever, face your friends to see who's better. Grab the strength you have to muster, do not lack a single luster. Moves are looking never better, like a freshly painted desert. Now you got a place to play and show that concentrated effort. It's Mario Sunday, where the gamers play to see who's the fastest runner that is up to date. Open sign-ups, claim your place, but do not hesitate. Lots of categories, now you got decisions to make. Get some practice play until you get in that flow state. You can do it, go improve it, time to test your fate. I'll give you everything, I'll even give you center stage. But first, let me see you jump into that owl's cage. Clash of the Titans tournament. Desnig versus Zoofy.
His game crashed, he put in chat.
Simply in rock chalk. Closest 120 race in the history of Mario 64. 16 star showdown.
Incredibly stacked lineup.
Hitting throws.
It's gonna be very, very close.
15:30.
15:09, fastest time of the entire tournament. Who might show up? That's a maybe. Things might get a little crazy. Feeling dazed and feeling hazy. There's no time for being lazy. Time to wake up, no more sleeping. All the people's people peeping. Nerves are consequently creeping. Got to concentrate, no blinking. Sad to see these runners racing. All the challenges they're facing. See the intricate displacing. Lines are looking worth retracing. Perfect moves with perfect spacing. What a run! Let's see who's pacing. It's Mario Sunday, where the gamers play to see who's the fastest runner that is up to date. Open sign-ups, claim your place, but do not hesitate. Lots of categories, now you got decisions to make. Get some practice play until you get in that flow state. You can do it, go improve it, time to test your fate. I'll give you everything, I'll even give you center stage. But first, let me see you jump into that owl's cage.
so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars. Let's make the most of this night. Come on, baby, take my hand. And we don't need to do the things we don't wanna do. Baby, while we're young,
Welcome back to another round of Mario Sunday. We are here with match number 3, our first triple match of the day. We have some really great matches before this, but this one will be up against TI-83, Sab Xander, and the Mr. Doggo. All Mario Sunday veterans, if they've been a part of at least one other Mario Sunday, so really happy to have them back. And I'm pretty hyped for another race. We have 2 N64 players and 1 emulator player here. All emulator players will be added 25 seconds to their final time to make everything nice and even on the final leaderboard. But that is neither here nor there, as we have Joey Bag of Donuts here in the commentator's booth. How you doing?
Hello? I'm good,
Hello.
man. Mario Sunday. This is pretty hype, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped. It's been some great matches so far. They've been super close. I'm excited to see about this one as well. I'm sure it's going to be very close as we've got our PBs. Let's see. Sab Xander has a PB of 56-1X. That is our emulator player. We have the Mr. Doggo with a 57-57. And then TI-83 with a 54-03. Both of those runners on N64. So, yeah, all really skilled runners here. And I'm sure it's going to be nice and even. A great match today. But were you here watching any of the other matches?
I was popping in now and then, but I didn't catch a ton so far. This is like my first main viewing experience of the day.
Gotcha. All good. All good. Well, happy to have you in the commentator's booth. And
Yeah, thanks for having me, man.
Of course, of course. Do you know these runners at all? Do you have any expectations, even just with the
I've
PBs that I
seen
know
them
about?
around. I've seen them around. I'm not too familiar with like what kind of strats and stuff they go for, so we're just here for the ride, pretty much.
Perfect. Well, nice chat experience here in the booth. I'm trying to get the final ready check for the runners here. Make sure everything's all good to go. Can get those resets going. But yeah, we had our last matches. First place right now is Bombs with a 51-27. And Horror does speedruns. Second place, 52-11. Kaprusin pulled out the third place with a 53-30. Emulator time, which comes out to be a 53-58. And Sima, Kaprusin's competitor, being 53-53, coming out to be a 54-18 after the plus 25. So really great runs so far. We could easily see one of these runners bop them, but we will see. The PBs aren't quite that low, but we've seen many PBs here in Mario Sunday.
Yes.
All right, gonna get the final countdown to reset here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go to these runners. GG's, good lucks to everyone participating. As I'll do my best to sync them up once they get started. We have a heartbeat monitor from the Mr. Doggo.
Yeah, that monitor is up there a little bit. That's a little high for.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a race setting, but it's a little high for a beginning of a run, if you ask me.
Yeah, it is a race setting. We'll see. I always get really nervous, like right at the start of a race, and then a couple tricks in, you kind of calm down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah, we see it going down there. Once you get started, you're kind of in it. So, but yeah, I'm excited to see these runners. Could probably see some nice alternative movement from what you're typically seeing from like the very top runners. Maybe you can take some notes in chats if you see something you enjoy. Maybe see a different camera angle, different style. Pretty nice watching these runners go throughout the day. You kind of do see everyone's different style, as everyone kind of has their own fingerprints with the movements and camera angles that they do. So we'll see about syncing these guys up here.
Oof. Unfortunately, Sab not grabbing that Lactu skip. Neither is Mr. Doggo. We'll see if TI-83 can get it. The old school graphing calculator. Can they get it? Yes.
Oh, I have to do it. I see. Okay, here we go. Syncing. Yeah, the old school graphing calculator's got the move still. One more to sync. Oh,
Gotcha.
bomb clip. We've actually seen everyone today get bomb clip. Nobody missed lag to skip up until now, so we'll see what happens.
It's a nice big bomb from TA83. Let's see how the other two do here. Oh,
Oh,
I'm getting big bombs there.
oh, and Sab
Oh.
Xander getting that turnaround wasn't able to make it work. Yeah, gonna be heading over
Nice.
into the slide, as the Mr. Doggo won't be. Route
Losing
variance.
a second there from the route difference, so that's not a big deal here.
Yeah,
Sab
precisely.
will head up to the slide.
Yeah, and if you're already used to running over into Womp's Fortress, sometimes it's just muscle memory. Like maybe you want to get that
Yeah.
time save, but you're like, you just don't even think about it.
Nice 12-9 there from 83. Double jump. Ooh, nice.
Sick. Pretty big
can see
strat
that.
here.
Yeah, to see that heart rate climb up even more now. With that very difficult strat there, but very nice execution nonetheless there.
Yeah. Oh, and missing the jump there. All right, gonna give it another try.
Good that time.
Yeah, it doesn't
Movement.
quite
Yeah,
make it.
yeah, the actual trick. Having some trouble with that one there. 83 going for a nice texture and gets it.
Yeah, Sab Xander after the bomb clip mess up. Gonna be meeting them in Womp's Fortress. We've actually seen the runners so far. Womps has been like definitely a difference maker, but at the beginning, and then they end up syncing up later on in the run. So we'll see if that happens here. Sab Xander, plenty of time to catch up here. But TI-83 getting the tricks. See Mr. Doggo going for that 100 coin. Did TI-83 do cannonless?
Yeah, they got texture.
Trying to think what oh no, they did slide. Okay, yeah, there we go. They did slide. They're the only one. And Mr. Doggo having a little issue with getting up with that glitchy jump earlier, but everything else has been pretty nice. Missing that jump, it's actually really hard to back up, so just being able to get it and then backing it up somewhat quickly, getting the half cycle later is not that big of a deal. Nice just to be able to back it up at all. Yeah, pretty good 100 coins around. TI-83 missing 2 coins there.
I think, unless they did athletic skip, which I wasn't really watching their side, they might not have enough coins. You might have to grab the box.
Yeah, just one
Well.
coin here. There we go. Yeah, diving, taking that bonk is actually the fastest way to break that box. Assuming one of the coins kind of falls on top of you. Yeah, Womp's Fortress kind of going. A few mess ups here and there. No runner making it out completely clean, but as to be expected. Says the big Womp. So I did discover recently, this has been somewhat of a debate for a while, but the official name of this big Womp is Womp King. So it is the king of the fortress. It's not just a big Womp, even though it doesn't have a crown like the Bomb King does.
Well, if I remember right, and Because there is a Womps remake in Mario Galaxy 2. I think in that version there is a crown for the big Womp there.
Yeah, corrected their mistake. Yeah, on the official name page, it is Wompkey. Ooh, a little bit of a bonk, but
Whoa.
underneath the star.
Good womps.
Yeah, a little bit of
Sab's-
spaghetti. Wouldn't be Womps without it.
Sab's gonna be the last one out of Womps here, but he does have that extra slide star over Mr. Doggo there, though. But looking like 83 is gonna be heading in the dark road with the lead here, barring any major setbacks.
Yeah, so Sabzander did do the slide. I was curious about that earlier. So Mr. Doggo is the only one who did not. Yeah, all tied up at 9 stars just for a moment. It's TI-83 spawning that 10th. So pretty close, only a few seconds between each runner.
So swing cap goes for the runners here. 83 again, the first one to get in there. First 2 coins are good. A nice pair of 12-8s from Mr. Doggo. Having a little trouble getting the box star, but that's not a big deal.
Just
nice
a quick
cap
hiccup
there from 83.
Yeah, some pretty good flying TI-83, but Sabzander missing those 2 coins. Doing these turnarounds is not
Uh-oh.
easy. Okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, turning around in the flying stage here is not what you want. It's actually very hard. You can't see where you're going, and you have to like make either really big circles, which loses a lot of time, or just know exactly what angles you need. So, oh, getting a save and quit here from Sabzander. That's not what you
Ouch.
want.
Oh, nice zap there for 83. Reversing through the world of darkness.
Dude.
Oh, not getting a long jump out.
It's all right.
And just like that, we're all pretty much tied.
That's right. It's about a 3-way tie here. Mr. Doggo just eking out the lead as we jump into Dark World. Man. All right, so we are all tied up 9.5 minutes in. 3-way.
Little splice from TI-83.
Just a little bit. We saw a good bit of that on the last race. I do not have any sound from the Mr. Doggo, so we will just go back over. Okay, 83, making it clean this time. Ooh, taking that kick from Sab, that's always a little sketchy. But re-securing that lead for TI-83. Oh, the bonk, the bonk,
Uh-oh.
the bonk. The chain.
That might hit, not quite enough. Spas behind that throw for 83. Basically stinked bomb slaps there between 83 and Doggo.
Is that going to be it? Oh, Sabzander trying to go for that quick spin. Got the Bowser dance. Barely off. Didn't even need to spin Bowser there. I like the effort. You get the Bowser dance, you go for the spin. I like it. TI-83 is really pulling out some clean movements, only so tied up because of that one death. Looking pretty good here, for the most part.
Good sky jump there from 83 and Doggo again right behind.
Oh!
Wow.
I've
Oh,
never
Doggo
seen
gets
anyone
bonked
bonk
too.
there and not fall off, but that
Yeah.
was a different kind of bonk.
Yeah, and Doggo unfortunately did bonk and did fall off this time too, so it's going to take quite a hit there as far as time goes.
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, no
Sam's
box.
going to pull up into second place there.
All right, we'll see if Sabzander can hold this lead against Mr. Doggo. Sabzander had that like unfortunate beginning with the bomb clip mess up, which actually loses a lot of time, unfortunately, but has been pretty good elsewhere. Only a few small things here and there.
Doggo with a very nice backflip there. Sabzander was pretty good there as well.
Couple penguin saves, quick slide. I doubt anyone will be doing double pillarless here.
I would be surprised.
Yeah, but I don't know. We've seen some crazy stuff here at Mario Sunday. Mr. Doggo's known to be doing some crazy stuff. Even though they only have a 57, I mean they definitely don't hold back, which I like. It shows potential for the future, I think.
Yeah, and they were just saying in chat that they apparently lost Suki to Amp RNG. So if they're going for that with the 57, yeah, definitely shows what they can do.
Suki, I don't know if Suki was what they were on. Maybe they were. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't really watching either, so I'll just take their word for it.
Yeah, it could be. But yeah, my point exactly, really. Not holding back.
Yeah.
TI 83. Yeah, will they get the backup coin? Yes. We've only seen one backup coin so far, and it almost backfired. I had to miss like a lot of coins at the very end, which is kind of the downfall of getting the backup coin. That if you do have a good slide, you kind of awkwardly have to miss like a bunch of coins. You have to really know your coin counts too. All in the slide. This is really cool. I love the three-way race. Like they're all in the same star in the same stage.
83 did grab an extra coin there. With one extra coin, you can get the star with a long jump here, but is Seb gonna lose the race here?
Oh no!
Oh no!
I missed an extra coin. Was probably gonna have to race the penguin again anyway. But yeah, ended up just dying. Gonna have to collect all the coins once more. That is such a tough spot to be in. Like, you miss too many coins. That's kind of what I was talking about with a backup coin. You have to awkwardly miss some coins and ended up missing one too many. It can be really tough to diverge your movements based on the amount of coins you have.
So, interesting development here. Mr. Doggo did also miss too many coins on the slide and just grabbed the penguin star and left. So I think we are going to see double plus from them now.
Wait, Mr. Doggo did that?
Yeah, he was initially doing 100 plus penguin race, but then also missed too many coins because he just grabbed the penguin star and then bailed.
Ah. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Double pillarless or HMC early with like maybe a SL Reds. Well, if you do HMC early, you have to get another star too because you don't get the bunny. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, so it'd have to be probably SO Reds and probably Toxic Maze would be what I would do there.
Yeah. Alright, Sab Xander now coming out of HMC with all the stars. Quite the run we have brewing. A little trouble from Doggo here, but making it work. Interesting camera there. Oh, is in a Lakitu cam. Oh! Gets a bad slide and has to fall down. What? Yeah, got a belly slide. I wonder what caused that. Maybe he took a bounce off of the boo. Wait, did TI-83 save and quit? No, wait, no, I'm sorry. They were in BBH. I don't know what, I was thinking HMC for some stupid reason. Commentator losing his mind after watching so many races today. Oh, and now Sab falls off. No.
Wow.
Sab and Doggo going at it. Yeah, and Sab just doing the other star. Needs to take a moment. Alright, TI-83 with the backup Talon. See about a bomb clip. Or a pillarless, rather. Still kind of a bomb clip. But that's not a good angle.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Yeah, it was really close to that star. I can only imagine they were trying to avoid it and just didn't get quite the angle they were looking for. Mr. Doggo with a Tama, but another
Oh,
bad
no.
angle. Second death. On pillarless. Medium bomb for TI-83. Don't fall in. Some madness going on. No, Mr. Doggo. SSL taking prisoners right now. Alright, I will turn up the game sound. Richard Run says gaming. Yes, indeed. Oh, wait, Mr. Doggo is going for double pillarless, and these are the secrets. Doesn't want to diverge the route too much, it seems. I'd like to see the confidence, though. Alright, so TI-83 just using the shell, not even wanting to go for another pillarless.
Yeah, they tried it a couple times and they just ran out of backup stars that last time. So yeah, this is about the last thing you can do there.
Yeah, we saw Horror do that in the last race. Just kept respawning the bomb. Ended up having to respawn it like at least 3 times. Finally got it though. But yeah, TI-83 was cutting his losses. Don't blame him at all. Okay, Reds. Oh my goodness. On the edge of so many of these puzzle blocks. Yeah, Reds is only really easy when you actually get like your intended strat. If you take a burn and you're a little behind, all of a sudden the blocks start catching up to you and they get in your way, moving out of your way rather. Okay, Mr. Doggo has 24 stars. I think is that all? Yeah. Is all caught up. We are now back on track. STI 83 takes a quick splice. You only get 2 per race, so that is 1 for TI 83. Make note.
I think it actually was their second. They had another one in Dark World.
Oh, that's right. This is why you gotta take note. I was about to
Yes,
get a whole extra splice.
Yeah, any more splices, they will be severely punished.
Alright, lava in this land being quite lethal. We've seen a good number of burns so far. TI-83 not even wanting to deal with the lethality of that lava fall. Just going up the volcano here. I like the movement though, very clean, very quick. Beautiful. Ooh, Mr. Doggo taking, I'm not sure what lava boost that was, but making it up. Very nice. Looked a little different. Could have been Akira, could have been Pro, I'm not sure. It looked like they kind of clipped through the lava as well. I'll have to watch it back.
Oh, and Sabzander taking too many burns on the way to the bullies there.
Unfortunate death.
Yeah, triple bullies are, you can take too many burns there, especially like you get a little off track and that moving platform you jump onto isn't where you think it is. And Mr. Doggo taking too many burns in the volcano this time. So many burns. Wait, rollout on the top of that cage. That was interesting. This is why you watch all the races here. Like, this is some insane movement. I'm loving it.
And T83 heading out of Lethal Lava Land here, taking a pretty commanding lead. Nice 2-star lead over his opponents here.
Yeah, TI-83 is faring the best. Even with that death in Dark World earlier.
Yeah, aside from that death, it's been pretty clean for the most part. Sab not getting that lava boost to work out, unfortunately.
Should probably check out Markinator Boost tutorial up on YouTube.
It's good this time, though. Getting thrown around by the bully a little bit, though.
Yeah, I thought
He's
avoided
still
it,
able to
but
get up
yeah,
there.
just got caught. Pretty good chest from TI-83. Right, as we are in DDD, it's probably a good time to shout out what's going on in Mario Sunday in the upcoming weeks. Next month, there's a lot going on in the Mario community right now. So next month is Task Month. I will have 4 task competitions back to back. Next week being Womp's Fortress. I've already made the task and I will be putting it up right after this race. But I will not be announcing it to the public through Twitter and whatnot until Monday. So for those of you who are here and might want to participate, you can get a little bit of a head start, routing and whatnot. Check that out after this race. You got to join the Discord, rules and entry section under Mario Sunday. is where everything is posted every week for the competitions. Is where signups are. It's where the rules are. You could also ask questions, chat with the members. You just got to join the Discord. Be a part of the action with the Womp's Fortress task next week. Womp's Fortress is a pretty good task intro if you've never done a task before. It's a pretty light stage as far as like how far you have to go. So there's a lot of different routing options. It's really fun to do. TI-83 had some sketchy rings, but made it work even through the messed up hitbox rings. But yeah, also follow the channel. Subscribe if you have a Twitch Prime or anything else. Some extra cash maybe. Help support the channel.
This economy?
Yeah, right? How do you think I feel? I'm this economy running these competitions?
Yeah.
But if you don't have any money, that's cool. Just follow me here. Make sure you're watching the action.
If you don't, I'm a mod here. I will ban you.
Ban all the non-followers. That'd be something. Oh, TI-83 not making it all the way up.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rip to the early cycle there for 83.
Yeah, the
Almost
whole
kinda
early
stuck under the
cycle.
platforms there. Yeah, the movement even before that wasn't the greatest either, so that was kind of the final nail in the coffin there.
Yeah, back up
their
lava
ending
boost
goes.
movement here. Those wall kicks. Ooh, didn't quite grab the coin.
They're having some trouble with those rings as well. Rings being pretty rolly here in this final race here, Mario Sunday.
Yeah, the action doesn't stop until all the runners have finished. It's all crazy. Or all can be crazy. Yeah. Oh! Mr. Doggo, what just happened? Some weird pull movement. Oh, and got blinded by the camera. Can they make this cycle still? It's gonna be a little close. Okay, yeah, did make it. Had plenty of time, but yeah, had some interesting movement there at the end. Oh, not the best RNG to start. Already missed one coin.
Little bonk there on the way up to this blue coin switch. Skeeter being a little helpful though, aside from that coin RNG there.
Yeah, they
Back
they
for it.
need that coin. There we go. Going back for it. I guess wanted to get all the blue coins first. Those despawn a lot faster.
Yeah, that's very reasonable.
Oh, Mr. Doggo with a pretty nice glitchy grab as Sab Xander is basically neck and neck with them. Oh no, that's not the movement you wanted. Did he break the box? Oh, actually got lucky. Those coins kind of scatter as soon as you break that box. No!
Coin just barely
Uh,
falling off there.
Yeah, actually probably should have kept going. There's a that other box. Oh, I was That was pretty close. I didn't know what was going on for a second. But yeah, the extra box on that platform right above Mario here has 3 coins in it, and it's not that slow to actually get as a backup box. So if you're in Wet Dry World and you have to like drop back down or something, it's probably just better to get this box versus doing what TI-83 is now having to do. Because even this jump back over there is pretty rough, as you can see that fence. But is through the 100 coin now. Just looking around, Doggo and Sab Xander. Really not that far behind TI-83 now. That 100 not going super clean. TI-83 just trying to make it even, just keeping it interesting for the fans. What does the winner get? Bragging rights.
Oh. Pretty cool, man.
It is. For weekly competitions, I don't have the money to give money every week. So we do it for the glory and for the race practice. And for the free commentary. Thank you, Joey, for obliging this week. Especially in a pinch. Mr. Doggo struggling just a little bit. Kind of did what TI-83 did and had to go fall back down. I think, yeah, missed this platform actually. Either way, had to climb back up. Sab Xander kind of running away from Mr. Doggo now. They had been neck and neck for a good while. And it also seems that like TI-83 will kind of have like a pretty bad star or take a death or so. And the other two will catch up, and then TI-83 really puts the gas back on and like runs away again. It's been quite the back and forth. Oh, where's the star? There it is.
Yeah, A3 was looking like they're gonna go for T-Chai secrets there. Not quite getting the walker to come out. They have to go for piranhas instead here.
Yeah, ooh, Sab, some nice secrets. Very clean. We'll see what Mr. Doggo can do. Oh, wait, it's not THI. Still got one more here. Commentator trying to pull off or make it seem like he was paying attention to everybody, but just made a fool of himself.
83, narrowly avoiding the flame there. Oh, gets hit by the other flame, but this one's not likely to throw you off the edge though if you get burned. Not too big a deal that time. But we'll finish it off relatively smoothly.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice triple jump backup for being kind of off kilter.
Oh.
Oh, some violence towards Toad.
That's kind of rude.
I mean, it could be deserved. I don't know. I'm not part of that conversation. I've never read that text box. I don't know what he says. He's probably trying to say that the princess is in another castle. Mario's like, that's not true. Bah.
Well, to be fair, though, the text box does come after the violence, though, so it's kind of irrelevant what he says there.
I mean, that is true.
It's almost like he's like not even phased by it, so why should we even care?
Toad doesn't even care. He's like, yeah, Mario, good try. Just take this and be on your way. Mr. Doggo taking a quick swim again. Needs to get over there. There we go. Oh, TI-83, that's not the dive you want, but good backup to not fall all the way down.
Good recovery there.
Yeah, knowing to hold right and slide over that way. Oh, I was very curious what was going on.
Yeah.
TI-83. What a strat. We have not... Well, did we take a death at that star last race? I don't know. First race, both runners died with that box strat there. So I'm not sure what TI-83 was doing. I know TI-83 does do 120 star as well, so might have just gone up there out of habit and realized they didn't have to. Mr. Doggo is in the red zone.
Oh,
This is not part of the script. I mean, if
Yeah,
you're
I
going to
would-
make changes to the script, you have to let me know.
yeah, I would guess this would be instead of SL Reds, which would be instead of TTC 100.
Potentially, yeah.
Other than that, I can't really think of why else you would do that star.
I don't know, Mr. Doggo kind of goes hard, so I'm not sure what they're thinking. You're never quite sure. Oh, TI-83. Maybe he was intending to do this movement? Took an extra kick. Wait, now Sav is ended up grabbing the monkey. I don't know what's happening anymore in my race. This is like insane. These runners are just doing whatever they want. Route has no authority here, I guess. Standards mean nothing. Oh, but Mr. Doggo not getting the ball kick back up. No, going for the fly guy, jumping off the edge. What's the move? What's the move?
Box here. Oh,
Can you?
yeah.
Yeah, thinking about it.
Little indecisive here.
All right, does grab the star here. 46 for Mr. Doggo, 49 for Sabzander, 52 for TI-83. I think that means we're going back in the basement now.
Believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why Sab's doing the monkey star. He's probably just trolling. I mean, it does make it interesting. It keeps the commentators on their toes for sure. It's really easy to just kind of watch the main screen here and then not pay too much attention to the others, but they're keeping us intrigued. Oh, sticking.
Missing a star. Apparently, Sab was.
Ah, missed one somewhere. Mr. Doggo's also missing a star. I just saw had 57, and I think you only get 4 stars here. Doesn't have the Vanish Cap. Could do SL Reds. Already did THI Reds. So, yeah, I'm not sure what Mr. Doggo decided not to do. Yeah, getting all the red coin stars, apparently.
Yeah, Screw 70 star. This is now an all red coin stars run. I think that's the thing in the category extensions.
Yeah. I just hate BLJs. I just would rather get all the stars.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Ooh, that was actually just a pretty good backup movement for Mr. Doggo. Like, kept the backward speed to get a little closer to this thing. Little ice maze.
Christmas Miracle here for 83, and gets him to work. Very nice.
Yeah, TI-83 kind of cruising at the moment. Nothing too crazy's happened in recent stars.
I believe we're heading up to Tippy now. Yes.
Yeah, Sabzander's staying on TI-83's heels. 57 in the bag. Whoa, that was weird. Alright, we'll see about riding some rainbows as Mr. Doggo is getting bullied by this ice bully. There we go. As the second burn, almost taking a death as they're within that territory. Did the bomb just push him off? As Sabzander takes a save and quit. I think that's the second one of the race. That might be the second one for Sab. I think it is.
do agree. There've been a couple.
Right, taking the less sketchy movements here, going up top for this cruiser star. So Sab is now up in Tippy. Mr. Doggo going back down to basement. Oh, it's TI-83 misses. I like the effort for the pro triangles there.
And just like that, I think 83 and Sunset are about tied here. 83 having a slight lead still, actually.
Yeah.
Being down by quite a few stars earlier on.
Oh, that's not pro. That's just left side. That's like a half pro. That's a semi-pro cycle there. Or tricky triangles as they dive under the star. Has been demoted back down to amateur. But Sab not doing it super clean themselves. At least having trouble on something else.
I don't think it was as much spaghetti as 83's was, but it was still. So I was gonna say sometimes still, but it's not as what it could have been, for sure.
Yeah.
Classic.
Oh,
83
no.
taking a bonk. Just like
Okay.
that, Xander, the first time I think in the match that I can recall, has the lead now.
Yeah. Yeah, Hat was actually took like a pretty big deficit at the bomb clip, missing it to start. Going for the pro pendulum, it looked like. At least the movements, kind of like the semi-pro triangles. Yeah, Sab Xander still struggling with these reds. This is quite the rainbow ride. As TI-83 still can't make it up.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed. Yeah, we'll swap the audio over as Sab now has the lead. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's this
83
one.
taking another death. Having a lot of trouble here in this Rainbow Red. And Xander, just like that, they're done. Unless there's some more trolling here, and grab another extra
Sab.
star.
Okay, normally this is not an issue at all, but not Sab, I'm sorry. TI-83 only has 5 lives. Sab Xander only has 4 due to some save and quits.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be careful here for sure. To my knowledge, there is, like, at least in TTC, quite a few extra lives you can snag. If you absolutely have to, but still, definitely have to be mindful of the life counter here.
Yeah, you do have to sometimes. Bits, too, has like a couple easy ones.
Yeah, all about Zegas have a ton that you can grab a lot of the time.
Alright, TI-83 collecting a star here in Rainbow Ride. Needs one more.
Oh, Doggo is heading into BOB now, it looks like. Okay. Say quick hello to the Bomb King here, it looks like.
What is happening? This race has just gone off the rails. Did they save and quit too?
I don't know.
No, they're going back
Oh,
in!
no. Yeah, I don't know if I saved it, but I guess just going that direction. And if our timer wasn't in the way, I can see the life counter. That would probably answer the question for us, but...
Yeah. It has got 8 lives. Whoa, what is
No.
backup for Sab? Moving bars. I don't know what route they just took, but was it a backup route?
I wasn't really watching. I was enthralled by the Bomb King action.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like the runners off to the side keep like shifting our focus. They're keeping it interesting. Mr. Doggo still needs 11 stars. What are we doing here? Oh, is this the star he was missing? Didn't go back into BOB? 'Cause we were talking about that.
Maybe. I thought everyone did sky jump, but I could be wrong.
I don't
guess-
specifically remember Mr. Doggo, so could be missing this one.
I guess if and when they get up to that island there, we'll find out.
Yeah, I was trying to go really quick. Oh, look where that Goomba is now. That was really chasing Mario up there.
He's out for some blood right now.
Yeah. Way off course. Mr. Doggo,
Oh, I
if
think
you were
I-
going for secrets, yeah, you didn't open the cannons.
Yeah. I mean, if I remember right, the single star strat doesn't actually use a cannon, so you could just, I don't know, become Zoofy.
True. I do, yeah, you get the insane BLJ with the seat up, like invisible
Yeah.
boundary bop thing.
Some weird garbage that I don't and will never understand about this game.
Yeah. If you ever want to like just question everything you know about the game, go watch some Zoofy single star world records.
Really, just not even just Zoofy, just single star records in general are
That's true.
pretty nuts.
But Zoofy does like all the BLJ ones. It's just cracked at BLJ.
Yeah, he's done quite a few that you get the medal cap of BLJ and JRB, and he's done. I think he has record in like probably half of JRB stars, but half
Yeah.
the stars that do that strat.
Lethal Lavaland Bullies as well has the BLJ for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the log star as well does a BLJ through the cage there.
It's so crazy. Alright, Sab Xander, 69 stars.
Nice.
Nice. Are you gonna go show Toad? No, did early Toad. See, that's why you do Toad late, is so you can show him the star count. You're like, Toad, look how many stars I have.
And then
He's
he
like-
ruins it right away.
Yeah, and he's like, that's inappropriate, Mario. Take this one. I'm pretty sure that's how that conversation goes. I don't read the text boxes, so I can only assume. I got places to be. Oh, TI-83 struggling so hard in Tippy right now. Was actually looking so good throughout like the whole race, and then Rainbow Ride hit.
Yeah, this Tippy has been not that great.
Wow, those were some great dives up the stairs.
Have a raid here from Ron Cena, party of 7. Welcome into the end here of this. I believe this is the 8th or 9th Mario Sunday. I'm actually not counting, but I don't know. Whatever it is,
This...
welcome.
Oh, I know this. It's the 8th. It's the 8th.
Okay.
But yes, thank you for the raid. Also, thank you, dude. I wasn't paying attention. Party at 35 minutes ago. Thank you too for the raid. I'm getting some great support from the community here. As we are
Love to see
coming
it.
to an end on Mario Sunday 70 Star Week. Sab is showing us how it's done here. Sab Xander really making a comeback here. TI-83 was looking like they were running away from it, or from the competition, but Sab not taking that, lying down and just staying consistent, taking the lead here. As TI-83 had some really unfortunate spills, mostly in Rainbow Ride, as Mr. Doggo is now disqualified from 70 Star doing this BLJ. My goodness.
You didn't even have to BLJ, still had 50 stars. Well, looks like they're gonna go right to
Did
50. Right to... Okay.
That's so true. Oh man.
Alright, well now the real race here between 83 and Mr. Doggo. The 70-60 hybrid route race. Sab Sanders getting some throws done.
Oh
They're
no.
ready to finish this out. This is the third throw. If they can get it, it'll be a high 56. I think that's a tiny bit off. Yeah. Oh wow, but 83 and Doggo, they're neck and neck, and Doggo does not want there to be a photo finish here. Just immediately kills himself.
My goodness, this has been like such a great race. What a great way to end Mario Sunday here. We had like two really competitive matches earlier, and then like I don't know. This race has been competitive, but there've been some craziness
Competitive and fun.
happening.
You gotta have a good mix.
Yeah, it's been a good mix. But Sab Xander taking the win is not having part of any of these shenanigans.
Oh, he did do monkey cake. It was Sab did monkey cake, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's because like he forgot to start. Like it was like,
Yeah,
at
that's
least
true, yeah.
reasonable. 57-19. Oh my goodness. GG's in chat. So we see what TI-83 has in store for these throws. Misses the first one. Is that a 57-19? Anybody want to double check? Pretty sure it was. Alright, it's going to be 2 for TI-83. Hear that controller spinning. And 3.
Nice.
3 for 3 after the first one. Very nice. Mr. Doggo disqualified, still going to the end here.
See if they can pull out this. I think. Oh, was going for the task long jump there. It looked like.
Yeah, we will see what Mr. Doggo can do right here. If Mr. Doggo continues to just die, already disqualified, we might just throw it off and end it here. But I would like to see the 3 finishes as Mr. Doggo continues to go for task long jump. But yeah, what did you think of this race, Joey? Please sum this up for me if you can.
What? That's what I think of this race. It was something. It was a good time though. Oh, there's a task long ship there from Mr. Doggo. Yeah, it was fun though.
Yeah, it was very fun. It was very interesting. Sab, taking the lead there, and Tippy closing it out. TI-83 had the lead for pretty much the whole time, and then just had trouble in Rainbow Ride. Like sometimes it just happens. Like if you're not like super practiced and extremely consistent, Rainbow Ride can just really give it to you. Not much else to say about that. Just kind of happens. Sab does get a plus 25 for being on emulator, which means the 57-19 is going to be a 57-44. Yes.
That is how math works.
It
Correct.
is. I can math sometimes. But
Sometimes. I can't math when the IRS wants me to, but otherwise.
There you go. And yeah, and then Mr. Doggo does get that disqualification finalized, as he does not get a finishing time. But yeah, I will read off these times for you on the day. First 2 matches were really epic. Definitely worth watching if you're interested. Kaprusin and Sima was our first 2 matches. Then we had Bombs and Horror, our second one. And then we had this 3-way race, Sab Xander, TI-83, and the Mr. Doggo. Very entertaining indeed. But from last to first, we have Mr. Doggo with a disqualification. We have TI-83 with that 58-42. We have Sab Xander with the 57-44 after the 25 seconds. Then we have Kaprusin and Sima both running on emulator. Kaprusin with a 53-58. Sema with a 53-18. Horror with a 52-11, and Bombs with the victory of 51-27. So really great day for races. It's been fantastic. Close races all the way through. Even this one had a 3-way tie, like 10 minutes in, and then yeah, back and forth from there on. So just really nice to see. If you want to be part of Mario Sunday, join the Discord. That is where I post everything about Mario Sunday. Next month, the whole month is going to be task month. So task competitions each week. We've already had 2, and people say my tasks are very fun and very entertaining. So if you want to be part of the action, please check out the Discord, join the link. I will be posting the task right after this. As soon as we end, I will post it. And I will not be posting the task publicly, like on Twitter and whatnot, until tomorrow. So if you're here live and you want to be part of the task, you can have an advantage and check out your routing, check out the Discord, and yeah, just take advantage of what you can. Womb's Fortress is the first one of next month, which is always a fun task to do. It's a pretty small stage. There's some really interesting routes and different little mechanics you can do. So always a fun time. Task competitions. You see some interesting routing. You see parts of stages you'd never see before. So definitely give it a shot. Anyone can submit. You just have to follow the rules and submit at your leisure before the deadline. So yeah, that's about all I got. Follow the channel, subscribe if you can. Please help support, make more Mario Sundays happen. Joey, what you got?
Hi, yo, what's up? I'm Joey Bag of Donuts 18 on Twitch. I don't know, man.
Mario.
Bag of donuts.
I'm actually eating Hershey's Kisses right now. A little different, but still pretty good.
Yeah, Joey is going for a 17 in 16 star.
That is correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely follow Joey. Really great moderator, been part of the stream for a long time. He will ban you, so be nice to Joey.
Well,
yeah.
if I'm gonna ban you, what's the point of being nice anyway?
Yeah, he's just gonna ban you anyway. No, all in good fun. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Going to throw it off here. If you want to be a part of the task, be a part of the competition, please check out that Discord. And with that, that's all I got. So thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your Sunday. I will see y'all next week.
Bye.
It's Mario Sunday, where the gamers play to see who's the fastest runner that is up to date. Open sign up, claim your place, but do not hesitate. Lots of categories, now you got decisions to make. Get some practice playing till you get in that flow state. You can do it, go improve it, time to test your fate. I'll give you everything, I'll even give you center stage. But first, let me see you jump into that owl's cage. This weekly competition, feeling like my inhibition. Mario will tell the story, play for fun or go for gory. Moves are getting even faster, all these tricks out there to master. Having fun could play forever, face your friends to see who's better. Grab the strength you have to muster, do not lack a single luster. Moves are looking never better, like a freshly painted desert. Now you got a place to play and show that concentrated effort. It's Mario Sunday, where the gamers play to see who's the fastest runner that is up to date. Open sign up, claim your place, but do not hesitate. Lots of categories, now you got decisions to make. Get some practice playing till you get in that flow state. You can do it, go improve it, time to test your fate. I'll give you everything, I'll even give you center stage. But first, let me see you jump into that owl's cage. Clash of the Titans tournament. Desnig versus Zoofy.
His game crashed, he put in chat.
Simply and Rock Chalk. Closest 120 race in the history of Mario 64. 16 star showdown.
Incredibly stacked lineup.
Hitting throws.
It's going to be very, very close.
15:30.
15:09, fastest time of the entire tournament. Who might show up? That's a maybe. Things might get a little crazy. Feeling dazed and feeling hazy. There's no time for being lazy. Time to wake up, no more sleeping. All the people's people peeping. Nerves are consequently creeping. Got to concentrate, no blinking. Sad to see these runners racing. All the challenges they're facing. See the intricate displacing. Lines are looking worth retracing. Perfect moves with perfect spacing. What a run! Let's see who's pacing. It's Mario Sunday, where the gamers play to see who's the fastest runner that is up to date. Open sign-ups, claim your place, but do not hesitate. Lots of categories, now you got decisions to make. Get some practice play until you get in that flow state. You can do it, go improve it, time to test your fate. I'll give you everything, I'll even give you center stage. But first, let me see you jump into that owl's cage.